And what's good, everybody? Thanks so much for stopping by once again here on Behind the Arc Basketball as we have some second round play-by-play. The Celtics taking on the Raptors. Both of these teams coming out of the first round with sweeps. Boston 4-0 in the series over Philly in the first round. The Raptors 4-0 against the Brooklyn Nets as we're going to be going play-by-play in a little bit today. And what should be a great matchup between these two teams. Hey, welcome in King James. Thanks so much for stopping by last night for the Lakers stream. He's back once again. As we have Serge Ibaka, welcome in here, man. Appreciate it. Indeed, congrats to William Byron yesterday in the NASCAR race. The night race at Daytona got his first ever NASCAR Cup victory. Great for him to see in the number 24, making Jeff Gordon proud for sure. Chicago Plays, thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I hope all is well, brother. And L, welcome here once again, brother. Appreciate it for stopping on by. He's waiting for this one, yeah. This game was supposed to be on Thursday. Finally, we've got it, though, on Sunday afternoon. We're going to tip off this game in about 13 and a half minutes or so to the tip-off. So, we take a look at this matchup for today with these two teams. Celtics coming off a sweep in a big way. It was the two Jays and Kemba Walker that took over that entire series. Kemba Walker in the last game, he had 32 points. Looking solid from the floor. Jason Tatum at 28, Jaylen Brown with 16. It's been those three throughout the complete series of the last one against the Sixers. The big problem for the Celtics, though, number one, bench scoring, as they have a little bit of an improvement throughout the playoffs, so that has been big there, but the course of the season they have struggled with their bench scoring, and also trying to guard bigs in this playoffs, as there was a major problem with Tice going up against Joel Embiid in the last round for Philly. As they'll be taking on quite a bit of bigs on this roster here for the Raptors. They have so many good players here. Tons of tough defenders in their roster all around. And solid shooters around the perimeter as well. As this team is just absolutely lethal. As far as bigs, the one to watch out for happens to be Serge Ibaka, 7-foot center here. As we got Serge right in the chat. Also Marcus Gasol as well. And don't forget Pascal Siakam is the one they really got to watch out for, the leading scorer this season for the Raptors. And catching on fire around the perimeter, Fred VanVleet in these playoffs, as he is possibly going to be the X factor here for the Raptors in these playoffs. We will have to see, but hopefully a good game between these teams in store. I think it's going to be a close matchup. Could very well be a 7-game series. I feel like these two teams evenly matched. Toronto, they have the bench, though, but the Celtics, it all depends on if the two Jays, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Kemba Walker, if those three players can go off. That is the big thing with the absence of Gordon Hayward, and they space out the court so well. That's the thing. Hey, welcome in, Adam. Thanks so much for stopping by. Jose, what is up, man? Appreciate it for stopping by once again. L's going for the prediction here. Celtics get the W, 113-109 in this game today, this afternoon. Serge has got to get ready for this game. Tipping off in about like 10 minutes or so. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Big news for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry will be playing today. So that is huge news there for the Toronto Raptors in this one. Celtics game 1 starters look like this. Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, in place of Gordon Hayward, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Daniel Tice as the starting 5 for the Celtics. Hey, welcome in, Flurry. Thanks so much for stopping on by here. Him as a Celtics fan scared of the Raptors because, yeah, Hayward is gone. And, yeah, Celtics have a thin roster. Agree there. They're going to need players to step up in a big way for the Celtics because they're taking on a just really good Raptors team with a solid bench all over the place. Bench scoring's been massive here for the Raptors. Last game that the Raptors played a week ago, this past Sunday, they swept the Brooklyn Nets at the nightcap game. And Norman Powell, he had 29 points off the bench. I don't know how Norman Powell wasn't in like consideration of the 6th man of the year here. He's had a great season. I think he's averaging over 15 off the bench this season for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka at 27. He played off from the bench for the last game. Terrence Davis, he's had some monster games this season for the Raptors. He had 14. Matt Thomas with 12. Hey, good evening out in Tokyo. It's 2:05 a.m. over in Tokyo for Kokubo. Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by here once again. DJ Omoko, I appreciate it for stopping on by once again, brother. Going for the Celtics. Let's see here. Hopefully Celtics Nation in this one. It's going to be a tough one. Grinded out type of game, I feel like, between these two teams. But I have a feeling that Boston could pull it out. It's going to be a close game. I'm predicting Boston, by the way, 113-111 if I had to predict this game. It's going to be such a tough game. Tough matchup with this team. Jose he finished watching the game of the Lakers last night when he was eating breakfast, and he ate Menudo Mexican soup. That sounds good, man. That's awesome. I agree, Flurry there. Jason Tatum going to be in the MVP running. I hope, brother. Next year. That would be incredible if he is. Towards October, we're going to be talking about Tatum here being a top 10 player in the NBA. He is right there right now. Kokubu, he took the money line for the Raptors and Utah in these two matches. I think the Raptors were favored by 2 points heading into this game today. Hey, Young Wavo, thanks so much for stopping on by. Yeah, it looked likely before the playoffs had started that Portland would have had a chance there. But the thing is, it's just the Raptors, the Blazers just had so many injuries throughout the course of that playoffs, and losing Dame, that was a big one. I was shocked though that they were in that game throughout most of it until they played like 42 minutes of solid basketball yesterday, and then there was the start of the third quarter was rough for the Blazers, and then also the last 5 minutes as well, the fourth quarter. That's where the Lakers just took it home and just took it to the Blazers, and now the Lakers advance to the second round. 1:10 in the morning. Appreciate it out here. A.E. Mara, I appreciate it for stopping on by from the Philippines. You guys are awesome here. Philippines dedication out in the morning, 1:10 a.m. over there. Taco putting up 80. I wish, man. I wish he got playing time like that. It would be nice if he could get 80 seconds into the game. Never mind 80 points. But man, I just wish sometime that they could give him some more minutes. They should have gave him more minutes against the Washington Wizards that last seeding game, but didn't really have that opportunity that I thought that he would get there. Hey, welcome in Triet. Thanks so much, man, for stopping on by here. Puts out the star power Celtics bench going up against the Raptors. Celtics bench has been improving, but still Raptors with their bench, they are just too strong in my opinion as far as their bench. Celtics really needs players to step on up from their bench in this game. Once again, Raptor, I appreciate it for stopping by. What is good, man? He has Boston in games 1, 4, 5, and 7. He's got the Raptors in 2, 3, and 6 here as a Raptors fan. He thinks the Celtics in 7. He predicts for this one. Yeah, I think this is going to be a 7-game series. Can go either way with these two teams. You can flip a coin up in the air 100 times and get the result basically with these two teams. I'm going to predict Celtics, though, in 7 in this series. I like the matchup. They're not going up against a high-scoring, top big. That's the thing there. So they should be able to stop the Raptors, but what the Celtics got to do here, they got to pass it all out. If they get 20-plus assists, there's a good chance that they're going to get the W in this game. They played back early August on a Friday night. Celtics won 122-100, and the shots were falling from the floor. That's the thing, and passing, creating separation in the court, the reason why. Yeah, I can update you that, L. It was C.J. McCollum. He finished with 36 points, and LeBron and AD, they had a massive game. It was basically McCollum and Melo for Portland that had huge games, and then Davis and LeBron had monster games last night for the Lakers here. Yeah, so this is what it looked like. McCollum had 36 last night. Carmelo Anthony, he had 27, and then for the Lakers, Anthony Davis had a monster game, 43 points last night, 14 for 18 from the floor, and 36 by LeBron last night with a triple-double, 36, 10, and 10 last night for LeBron. DJ predicting here this might go to a Game 7, but Boston's got this. Hope so, man. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're going to be going to the play-by-play in a little bit today. 30-plus people now. Appreciate it for all stopping by here as I cover basketball action for the play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball. I'm a Celtics fan myself. I'm from Massachusetts, but I cover the entire NBA. This is part of a doubleheader, by the way. I'll be back after this game with Mavs versus Clippers, Game 6, right after this one as well. Wow, Raptors predicting Siakam to drop 40 today. That would be huge redemption if he's able to do that. Drop 40 for today. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, man, Goody, with Jimmy Johnson. I feel so bad for him, man. Final season, absolute legend. He's going to go out being one of the top cup racers of all time, and it's too bad that he just doesn't make the playoffs. So sad, man. He was so close at Charlotte. He got second place. Then he tested positive at one of the races. couldn't participate in that race, and that's the one that really just dampened the season there. He had that one positive test, and in between he had like 3 negative tests, like within like the 3-day span. I think that was a false positive, and if that first test had been an initial negative, he would have probably been in the playoffs right now. Yep, Terrence Davis, he's really good this season off the bench. He had a big game against Chicago earlier this season. They've got some great bench players here. Norman Powell, I don't know how in the world he wasn't in the 6-man conversation for the top 3 for Norman Powell. He's had an incredible season. And Norman Powell goes out last game against the Brooklyn Nets, and he has a monster game there. He drops down 29 from the bench in a crazy 150-point game right there for the Raptors. Yes, indeed, and definitely Flurry. Celtics got a much improving defense there. They've been locking up the perimeter big time. It's been the huge thing for the Celtics, able to lock up the perimeter. Hey, welcome in, Steven. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I hope all is well, brother. Yeah, hopefully Jimmy Johnson can have one more season. That'd be cool if he does. Gary Trent, he was there a little bit, but yeah, he was kind of like on and off throughout the game. It wasn't his best game, wasn't his worst game there for Gary Trent Jr. We got 40 people on the stream. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for stopping on by here. If you're new on the channel, make sure smash the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to be notified about future live streams here on Behind the Arc Basketball, as I'll be calling play-by-play today. Big matchup. We got game number 1, the second round. Celtics, the 3 seed, taking on the Raptors, the 2 seed here. As we are back at it again. Welcome in, Keith. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Hope all is well. Patel, welcome in here. Hello. Appreciate it for stopping by once again. Raptors got his really early Eastern Conference predictions for next year. He's going Bucks at 1, Nets at 2, Celtics at 3, Raptors at 4, Heat at 5, Pacers 6, 7 would be the Sixers, and Chicago Bulls at 8. Yeah, I got Chicago sneaking their way into the playoffs for this upcoming season. I think Zach LaVine's going to get his first All-Star nomination there for Chicago. So Raptor likes the Bucks at number 1. Interesting. Yeah, all depends on whether Giannis stays for Milwaukee or goes. That's the thing. If he stays, there's a good chance that they could very well be number 1 once again. But if he does happen to go to another team, yeah, they'd be like borderline, I feel like making the playoffs, I feel like. Probably a 7 or 8 for Milwaukee in that range. 7, 8, or 9, most likely for the Bucks if Giannis does happen to leave here in the offseason. Hey, Raymond Diaz, appreciate it for finding my channel. I am dope. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. You guys are the real MVPs out here once again. Hey, Jack, welcome in here, man. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Oh, indeed, Flurry. Incredible pick there, picking up Jason Tatum. Absolute superstar, and look what he has done to the Celtics. Ever since he stepped through the door, man, what a pickup. They got a lot of young players in the roster, too. Hopefully they're able to develop these players in the future. Romeo Langford, Tremont Waters, Taco, Carson Edwards. So many young Celtics players. They're promising, though. Javonte Green, he's just really explosive there for Javonte Green. If he can pick it up defensively, that could be huge towards his future for the Celtics there. He had that game against Washington, the last one. He had like a monster game there against the Wizards in that one. Hey, welcome in. Carl is in here, Dappa51. So he's using his work phone, so probably shows his actual name. Yeah, no problem. We got Dappa51. His name is Carl. Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by once again. Hope all is going well at work. We're going to be calling the play-by-play of this game in just a moment. Game 1, second round. As we are going to go to the tip-off in about 1 to 2 minutes from now. 45 people on in the chat before I start off the stream. Make sure, smash that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. And that's the jersey I don't have. I usually have the Jason Tatum jersey up here today. I put out the Paul Pierce for this one, the nice throwback, the green and the black. I have a Jason Tatum jersey as well. I'm wearing a Kemba Walker jersey right now. But Celtics going in the black uniforms with the green numbers and letters for this one for today. Yeah, I think so too, Al. Jaylen Brown has a great chance, in my opinion, to get an NBA All-Star bid next season. So yeah, we got Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Daniel Tice. I'm gonna have to break out the black jersey for the next stream. So I got all green out here for this game. Gonna have to do that for the next stream. Raymond, he may have missed it, but who do I have in the series? I'm gonna go Celtics in 7 in this series. I like the Celtics in this one, 113 to 111. Should be a really close game. You can basically flip up a coin. These two teams are so even. I think this is going to be a great series. And whoever wins this series, I feel like has a great chance to go to the NBA Finals. If Miami takes out Milwaukee in the second round. Hey, welcome in, Uncle Pizzle. Thanks so much, man, for stopping on by. 6:16 p.m. right now, London time. Appreciate, man, for being a part here once again. And indeed, great streams that we had last night for the doubleheader. Here we go. This game's getting tipped off right now with the half-court logo. Raptors going the white jerseys, black numbers, black letters. As Toronto going to tip off the ball, they get it first. Into the hands of Fred VanVleet, dribbles past the half-court logo. Moves it over to the left wing, hands it off to VanVleet once again. Off the handoff by Siakam, goes inside, missed it, too high off the glass, rebound Tice. First possession here for the Celtics. 20 seconds through, 11:40 left to go first quarter. Boston has it, Jaylen Brown passes the top of the key to Tice. Tice hands it off now to Kemba. Kemba now bounce pass back to Tice, slides it out to the left corner. Marcus Smart takes a three, it's up and good. Marcus Smart hits the triple to begin with for the Celtics as he's been cold from the floor past couple of games here in the series against Philly. Great to see a three right off the bat for Smarty like that. 11:15 left to go first quarter. Second possession now, Toronto. They have it into the hands of Lowry. He takes the three off the cut. Left wing, no good. It's off the front rim. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Celtics pass half court. Brown with the basketball, driving inside with the left hand. Puts it up and in off the glass for two. Boston up 5-zip. 1 minute through, Raptors third possession. Lowry floats it up. A lot of forced shots already. That's the second force by Lowry. Off the mark, no good. A rebound by Boston, pushing tempo. Jaylen Brown takes a three, and he makes it. Wow. In transition, they're going to call it off. Offensive foul by the Celtics in transition, so it's not going to count. They erased the bucket away. So I think it's 5-zip right now to score. Yep, 5-zip to score. 10:48 left to go first quarter. Toronto with the basketball top of the key. Gasol has it. He's guarded by Tice. Hey, welcome in, Roy. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Who I got, Heat or Bucks tomorrow? I'm going to take Miami in the series. So I like Miami in 7 in the series if I had to take it. Toronto missed the shot. Rebound back over to Boston. Celtics with the basketball. They have it top of the key. Hey, welcome in, Bradley. Thanks so much, man, for stopping on by. Sports fan, welcome back in here, brother. And Esteban, thanks so much, man, for stopping on by. 50-plus people watching now. We get a quick pickup on the fall here by the Raptors reaching. Clock stops with 10:24 left to go. Round 2 indeed has started. When we still have games for round 1 still being played today. And I'll be calling Mavs versus Clippers right after this for Game 6, so feel free to stop on board for that one. Celtics with the inbound. Kemba Walker passes over to Tatum here. Tatum now dribbling at the top of the free throw circle. He's guarded by Lowry. Takes a jumper. It's up. It's no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound back to Toronto. Raptors with the ball. They dribble past the half-court logo. Fred VanVleet has it at the left wing. Slides it over to Gasol. Gasol gets bumped and fouled. Looks like Marcus Smart's going to pick it up. Clock will stop with 10:03. If you guys are new here on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell if you're new as well. Raptors will get the inbound as Celtics looking solid so far. This series indeed, Uncle Pizzle, this is going to be so explosive, these two teams. Toronto isn't backing down defensively right in Boston's face. That was the problem with Philly. Philly gave Boston so much open space out there in the court, and the Celtics were able to space it all the time and hit a bunch of open shots, and nothing's going to be easy in the series. Every single possession will be a challenge. Raptors with the basketball right back 2 minutes through. They pass it over to the left wing perimeter, over into the hands of Lowry, and the refs say that Kyle Lowry right around it. It's going to be a foul actually picked up by Marc Gasol. So offensive foul picked up by Marc Gasol. Nick Nurse ain't too happy about that right now. He's talking to the refs, and the ball goes back to the Celtics. Boston basketball, 9:55 left to go first quarter. Jaylen Brown has it at the right wing. Slides it over to Tice. Tice. Pass inside over to Tatum. Gets behind the defense. Couldn't finish, though. A little bit too strong. Uncharacteristic missed shot inside by Tatum. Rebound to Toronto. Raptors have it. Van Vliet slides it over into the hands of Gasol. Passes now to the left corner perimeter. Kyle Lowry has him. We got another foul here. Away from the basketball, it's going to be offensive by Toronto. So that's back-to-back offensive fouls now with the Raptors as Nick Nurse sitting on the bench. He is in disbelief currently for what's going on in this game so far. Celtics have the basketball right back. Toronto's yet to hit a shot. 0 for 4 from the floor. Celtics 2 for 4. Jaylen Brown has it. Brown at the right elbow. Dribbles. Takes the jumper. It's up, and it's no good. Hit the front rim. Every single possession, I've been saying, it's going to be a challenge in this game. Toronto ain't backing down defensively. Number 1 defense in the NBA. Toronto with it. Siakam going inside. Puts it up and in off the glass. He gets bumped and fouled as well. So he's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 1. Foul picked up, I believe, on Jaylen Brown, the one guarding Siakam there, backing his way. Siakam will see if he can complete the three-point play. Yeah, Brad Stevens is wearing green today. It's an interesting type of green. Yeah, it's not like the dark green that's on like the Celtics jerseys today. It's more like it's in between the dark green and the lime green. It's not like the lime line like Seattle Seahawks color, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's like a different type of green. Free throw is good at the line by Siakam. 5-3 to score. Celtics with the basketball. Kemba slides over to Jaylen Brown. Takes the 3 over. Van Vliet hits it. Jaylen Brown with a big triple. From the outside, Celtics up again by 5. 8:55 left to go first quarter. Going inside, Lowry gets stripped of the basketball. Tice with the steal. They move it over. Smart passes right corner. Marcus Smart, my bad, he says, is he just throws it to the left there of Jaylen Brown, and it goes out of bounds. That is a crucial mistake by Marcus Smart. Hey, Duke Dorn, what is up? Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Appreciate it for being back here. Uncle Pizzle, he loves the vibe of this series, even though not a fan of both these teams. He's a Lakers fan. Yeah, dude, this is the first time that the Celtics and Raptors have taken on each other in the playoffs. I can't believe this is the first time that they've seen each other in the playoffs before. Raptors take a 3. It's way off the mark, no good. By Anunoby, gets rebounded back to the Celtics. Boston with it, puts the ball into the hands of Jaylen Brown, hands it off to Tatum here. Hey, welcome in, Ian. Thanks so much, man, for stopping on by. He is back once again. Glad to have you back, brother. Pass over to Tice. Swings it out to Jaylen Brown. 6 in the shot clock, passing right corner into the hands of Kemba. We get a foul here picked up. Looks like by the Raptors. Clock will stop with 8:07. 8-3 to score. 8:07 left to go in the first quarter. Celtics with the inbound. Ball into the hands of Tice. Driving inside, and he lays it up and in for 2 by Daniel Tice. He gets bumped and fouled from behind as well. So Tice will go to the line, shoot 1. Yeah, well, we'll see, man. There's been a couple calls early on here against Toronto in this game. That I didn't really see, like, what was the offensive foul for that. So there's been a couple calls already against the Raptors in this one. But yeah, we'll see if 11-3 to score. Raptors going to take a timeout. Yeah, Nick Nurse talking to the officials currently so far in this one. Hey, welcome in, Chin Ellie. I appreciate it, man. You could actually do this for a living. It all depends on like how much I make through like super chat, donations, and ad revenue and things like that. It takes like a long time. You have to have like over like 50,000 subscribers to have this as like a full-time job. This is only like a side job that I have when I have a chance. But if you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to spike the thumbs up. That like button helps out a ton with this video being found. Helps out towards the amount of viewers that we get on a type of stream like this one today. Also, hit the big red subscribe button down below if you guys are new as well. And also, ring the notification bell if you'd like to be back here for future live streams as well. I'll be calling this game as part of a doubleheader today. Second one right after this. We're going Mavs versus Clippers, so feel free to stop on board for that game if you like as well. Hey, welcome in, KD. Appreciate it here once again. Celtics Nation on it. Appreciate it here. All from Celtics Nation being a part on these streams. Ian here, he's glad that he bet on the Celtics for this one. Ooh, yeah, rough start by the Raptors in this game. Still a lot of time left to go in this one, though. I remember I called the game on Christmas. Boston, I think, was down, I think, 10-0 on the game that they took on each other on Christmas. And then after the timeout, major adjustments by Brad Stevens. Celtics took the lead and then never looked back and took the W in that game on Christmas. So right out of the gate, right now in the timeout, Carly leading scorer Jaylen Brown with 5 points for the Celtics. For the Raptors, taking a look, leading scorer Carly. Pascal Siakam's the only one with a bucket as he got a layup, got bumped by Jaylen Brown, was fouled, and made the free throw as well. Yeah, definitely, Raptor. If this channel keeps on growing like this, I could do this for like a living in 2 years. It all depends on like donations, super chat stuff that I get in. I know a couple of people that donate like $1,000 through super chat. It's crazy. Somebody was dropping on one of my friends' stream. He dropped like $700 donos on his stream like last week. That was crazy. Oh, Chin Means on network television. That'd be cool someday, man. My girlfriend was actually telling me that I should turn this into a TV show, and then I told her that people would be complaining. Show the game. Classic people we got over here. Hey, welcome in, Icy Breezy. Appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. Hope all is well. Siraj here. Appreciate it for stopping on by. We got a couple new people on the channel right now. As we got Siraj. Who do you think's gonna win? I'm gonna take the Celtics in this one, 113-111. If I had to predict this one. Hey, there's my man, Vegas Vic's brother. Hope all is well. We got him back in here once again, the Boston Sports Fanatic. Now he's got Vegas Vic's, the all-around sports fanatic. Awesome. He's got his little Boston Sports logo for the 4 major sports teams. Indeed. Yeah, basketball is such a game of runs. For sure. I've seen so many comebacks calling games. And I'm trying to remember what's the biggest comeback I've ever called before. I think, yeah, there's been a couple with like 20 plus that I've covered as far as comebacks. As we get right back to action here after the timeout. This game's over on ESPN, so it's on ESPN today in the U.S. Hey, welcome in, Kevin. I hope all is well, brother. Yeah, Celtics looking good so far in this one. Toronto, with the basketball going inside, they put it up and in for 2. 6-point game. Boston now with the basketball. Marcus Smart up the left wing perimeter. Guarded by Siakam, passes the top into the hands of Tice. Tice hands it out to Tatum. Tatum swings it back over to Jaylen Brown. Brown gets bumped and fouled. It's going to be a foul picked up by the Raptors here by OG as the clock stopped with 7:33 left to go first quarter. I've got the Celtics to win this series in 7. I think this is going to be a 7-game series, I believe. But I appreciate it. Darius, thanks so much, brother, for stopping on board once again. 7:33 left to go first quarter. Celtics with the inbound. They pass it over to the right baseline, and refs are going to say that they pushed off, so it's going to be an offensive foul by the Celtics. Raptors going to get the basketball right back. 7:33 left to go. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell as well. Van Vliet slides it out now to Lowry. Bounce pass to the right elbow into the hands of Siakam. Goes inside, floats it up, no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound by Tice here to Celtics. Boston has it. Joel's past half court with 7:15 left to go in the first quarter. Kemba moves it over into the hands of Marcus Smart. Smart now at the top of the key, guarded by Siakam. Dribbles towards his left. Smart. Bounce pass now into the lane to Tatum. Swings it back out to Jaylen Brown. Takes the 3 from the right corner off the mark. And they try to go up for the rebound. It's going to get deflected out of bounds. Looks like off the fingertips of Tice. As it goes out of bounds, it's going to be Toronto basketball. 7 minutes left to go first quarter. Darius predicts here Celtics in 5. He likes for this one. Yeah, this has been a low-scoring game between these two teams right now. 5 minutes through. Only 16 total points combined. Toronto now with the basketball at the top of the key. Into the hands of Lowry. Dribbles towards the left wing. Drives inside. Lost control of it. Ball goes out of bounds. Great defense by the Celtics to clamp down on Kyle Lowry. Indeed, Marcus Smart. Terrific defender, man. Top 5 defender in the NBA. Low scoring game right now. This is a gritty type of basketball game. Celtics will get it right back. 6:40 left to go first quarter. You slide over to Jaylen Brown. Dribbles right baseline. Try to slam it down. It's off the back iron. No good. As he tried to go up for a slam dunk. He went down hard on the wood, but There was no foul call either, so the Raptors will get the basketball right back as it got deflected out of bounds. Last touched as well by Brown. Raptors have it. Lob pass into the hands of Siakam. He's guarded by Smart. Inside. Siakam missed the layup. He had a clear path to the bucket as he falls down. Collides with another Celtics player in the post. Celtics have the ball right back from the rebounds. Driving inside. They lay it up and in for two. Off the backboard with a score right there as it goes down by Kemba Walker. 13-5 to score. 8-point lead. Toronto takes the three straight away with a hand in the face. They sink it down from the perimeter. That's a difficult shot that they hit right down there straight away by Serge Ibaka. It's the first three of the game for the Raptors here. Celtics have it right back. Marcus Smart. Dribbles now right baseline. Gains separation. Lays it up and in for two with a right hand. Hey, welcome from the Philippines. New fan. Appreciate it. Love you guys out in the Philippines as we have Estrella. Thanks so much for stopping by. You guys are incredible out there. Toronto takes another three-point shot, and this is what you got to watch out for as they sink their second back-to-back triple from the left wing perimeter. Serge Ibaka, he is a perfect 2 for 2 from the three-point range so far. Pass inside. Robert Williams III heading into the game as he gets the cutter to the basket and throws it down with a one-handed flush. This game's picking up right now as far as the scoring. Raptors have the basketball. 5:15 left to go first quarter. Siakam driving inside. He floats it up. A lot of contact with a bump and a foul. As the clock's going to stop with 5:16. But Siakam looked like he ran over a Celtics defender in the lane. Yeah, I agree, Flurry. Marcus Smart's like the heart and soul of the Celtics. Like you need him for defensive purposes. He is just so good defensively what he can offer. We approach 5 minutes left to go. It was an offensive foul by the Raptors, so ball goes back over to Boston here. Bounce pass inside into the hands of the Time Lord, and looks like a quick fall around the perimeter on the pass. It's going to be on Toronto here. Clock will stop with 5:03 left to go, first quarter. Boston in the bonus. It's going to be Kemba Walker. He was bumped on the pass by Fred VanVleet. So Kemba Walker going to go to the free throw line, shoot two for the Celtics. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as I cover play-by-play basketball as well. First shot, it's up and good. 18-11 now. No spoilers in the chat, man. We're a little bit behind. We're like 30 seconds behind since we stream off the internet, so just, yeah, I don't think you knew before. Just make sure not any, like, spoilers in the chat, Flurry. Second free throw, it's coming up, and that one's up and good. 19-11, Celtics up by 8. 5 minutes left to go first quarter. Raptors with the basketball. They dribble past the half-court logo. They have it now at the top of the key. I'll probably do the 6:30 and the 9 o'clock games. I have to check the schedule and see what games those are tomorrow. Miami against the Bucks. And then Houston against OKC. So probably a doubleheader with those two games. Miami versus the Bucks. Houston versus OKC. I have to check and see what time those games are. Marcus Smart dribbles off the rebound. Takes the jumper there from the right corner. Knocks it down. Celtics up by 11. Largest lead of the game. They're looking good. Right out of the gate here. 4.5 left to go. Ibaka driving inside. Floats it up in the key. And Serge Ibaka gets bumped and fouled as well as he's going to head to the free throw line. Shooting two here with 4:28 left to go first quarter. Yeah, no problem, Flurry. Yeah, you didn't know, brother. No problem, man. So 2 shots here coming up. Serge Ibaka at the free throw line for the Raptors. 4 likes away from 30 on the channel. If you guys are new here, first timers, smash the thumbs up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know down in the chat below who you got in this one. If you go in Celtics Nation here, type in Celtics, type in Boston down in the chat below. If you go in the Raptors in this one, type in Raptors, type in Toronto down in the chat below. Hey, welcome in, Jonas Cypress. What is up, man? I appreciate it for stopping on by, finding my channel. You guys are incredible out here. First free throw, good at the line by Ibaka. Second one's up. And that one's through as well. 9-point game. Boston leads 22-13. 4:25 left to go in the first quarter. Kemba Walker with the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo for Boston. Slides over to the right wing into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Brown now dribbles inside. Swings it back out to Wanamaker into the game, which Kemba passes over to Jaylen Brown. Left corner takes the three with a hand in the face. Jaylen Brown sinks it from the left corner perimeter. Hits the triple, and he gets fouled as well as the foul is picked up by Siakam. I want to see this replay right here. What a pass by Kemba. I can't really see from that replay. Didn't look like much. No, that did not look like a foul. I'm a Celtics fan, and I could tell you that did not look like a foul. That looked like a clean three-point shot. Yeah, the refs today are really crushing the Raptors' chances in this game. Like, there's been like 3 questionable calls, 2 offensive calls, and that one there they said it was a shooting foul by Siakam. I did not see that. I believe that Nick Nurse is going to challenge this right now for Toronto. That did not look like a foul. We're going to go on a timeout currently in this game. 25-13 the score. So, Jaylen Brown made the 3-point shot, and they're challenging the foul, I believe, from Pascal Siakam. He put his hands up, and it didn't seem like he hit the shooting hands in motion of Jaylen Brown when he took the 3. There looked like there was no contact there. Yeah, it didn't seem like a foul at all. So we got 70 people on the channel. Really do appreciate everybody. Big thank you all for stopping on by, being aboard here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Quite a bit as far as what we got here. Pretty split as far as what we got between Celtics and Raptors fans for this one. Hey, welcome in, Ethan. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping on by. Hope all is well, man. Shin's going for the Raptors in this game. I feel like this is going to be such a hard-fought series. Like, going to go into 7 games, in my opinion. Celtics shooting the ball lights out from the court. 4 for 5 from the perimeter. 64%. They're 9 for 14 from the floor. And the Raptors are 4 for 12 currently from the court in this game. Celtics doing well, holding their own on the boards here. +5 in the rebounds so far with 4:15 left to go, quarter number 1. 8-3 in the boards. We take a look, leading scores so far for Boston. Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart with 8 points. Marcus Smart delivering. Perfect 2 for 2 from 3-point range. 3 for 3 from the court by Marcus Smart. And he is typically known for his defense, but right out of the gate producing like this, that has been massive for the Celtics in this game so far. Jason Tatum's yet to hit a shot. Tatum with no points. 0 for 2 from the floor in 7 minutes played by Jason Tatum. And players stepping up all over the place. That is exactly like what's going on so far as far as the Celtics season. Players stepping up when they need it the most. And that is what has been brought about with these games so far throughout the entire course of the season. For the Raptors, Toronto leading the way. 8 points off the bench by Serge Ibaka. Hit 2 triples. Siakam with 3. Lowry with 2. But yeah, there's been a couple questionable calls already in this game against Toronto. So Ethan here is going to predict Raptors in 7. I think this is going to be a great series. I'm feeling 7 in this series if I had to predict. Yeah, the last series was bad, Vegas Vix, against Philly, Game 3. There were so many foul calls that just favored Philly in that last game. And this game, though, taking a look at it, this game, it's been a lot of fouls against Toronto. I've got to agree that Toronto is getting the short end so far in this game. There's been so many fouls just against the Raptors, and they took a look at the challenge, and the refs say unsuccessful challenge. So it's going to be a 1 free throw coming up at the line by Jaylen Brown. Didn't matter anyway, he missed it. So Jaylen Brown hit the front rim, he missed the free throw. Siakam now on the bench with 3 fouls, and that is not what you want for the Raptors with your leading scorer this season. It's for him to be on the bench like that. I am repping Kemba Walker. So Kemba Walker. I also got a Jason Tatum jersey as well. Got to break that out for the next game. Repping Paul Pierce right behind me. Welcome in Henny Juice 0. Appreciate it for stopping on by. They got another free throw up for the Celtics. That one's up and good. 26-13 the score. Raptors now with the basketball after the timeout. They have it inside. Celtics get the steal. Robert Williams III. Pass it over now off the steal. And the Marcus Smart lob over the top to Jaylen Brown. Couldn't put it home. But the Time Lord throws it back home right there with a two-handed flush off the offensive rebound. 28-13. Celtics by 15 so far. Putting out a statement. Van Vliet dribble. Siakam currently on the bench for the Raptors with 3 quick fouls. 3.5 left to go first quarter. They take a 3. Top of the key. It's off the mark. Rattled out. Marcus Smart comes up with the rebounds. Puts the ball into the hands of Williams. And back over to Marcus Smart. Smart lobs it over to Jaylen Brown. Back to Robert Williams III. Looking around. Passes over to the top of the key. They're going to take a 3 straight away. It's up and it's good. Triple from the perimeter going down by Kemba Walker. This is all Celtics. You change the number, swap them out. It looks like 31-13 right now as we approach the 3-minute mark left to go first quarter. Raptors. No good off the mark. They get the offensive rebound, and Terrence Davis puts it back up and in for 2. Under 3 left to go first quarter. If you guys are new on the channel, 60+ people watching now. Spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell here as well as I cover it behind the arc basketball. Celtics have the ball here at the right wing perimeter. Kemba Walker takes it deep too. It's up. It's no good. Too strong off the back iron. Rebound back to the Raptors here. Toronto with the ball. Van Vliet. Dribble drive inside. Gets behind the defense. Lays it up and in with a left hand for 2 more. Back to a 14-point game. 31-17. 2.5 left to go before the end of 1. Kemba Walker with the ball. Dribbles past the half-court logo guarded by Van Vliet. Hey, welcome in, JB. Thanks so much, man, for stopping on by. Celtics looking good so far, DJ. That's a 3. Take him, a Wanamaker way off the mark. Should have passed it instead as it gets rebounded by the Raptors. Toronto with the ball. Van Vliet slides it over to the top here into the hands of Anunoby. Pass over to the free throw circle of Ibaka. Slides it to the left wing perimeter. They take a 3. It's off the mark. Deflected up in the air. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch, though, from behind by Serge Ibaka as the Celtics will get it right back with 2 minutes left to go. Hey, welcome in, KOT. Appreciate it here. Celtics Nation on the channel from Japan. We got a couple people out in Japan. This is awesome. Glad that you guys are on board here. Yeah, let me know where you're from as well in the chat. Quite a bit of Japan. A lot of people repping the Philippines out as well. Fabi J Juice, welcome in on the channel. Appreciate it here for stopping on by from Malaysia. KBN, welcome in here. We got 70 people watching now. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified about future live streams. On the rebound as well, there was also a foul there. It was late by the officials. There was a foul by Serge Ibaka off the rebounds by the Celtics, and they said that Ibaka picked up the foul. So the Celtics here shooting 2 and a bonus at the line. First one's up, first one's good by Marcus Smart. Smart shooting his second one with 2 minutes left to go and knocks it down once again. Smart looking good so far. All the way from Nigeria. Appreciate it, Fabi J Juice. Raptors with the ball right back. Smart is a perfect 3 for 3 from the floor with 10 points. Known for his defensive capabilities, he's already got double digits in the first quarter. Raptors take the jumper, gets partially blocked. Celtics get the basketball right back. Boston slides it over into the hands of Tatum. Tatum drives inside, floats it up. And we have another foul underneath. Looks like away from the basketball there. Should be 2 coming up at the free throw line for Boston. Hey, Winifred, thanks so much for stopping by once again, man. Yep, he's from the North here up in the Raptors Nation. Appreciate it, bud, for stopping by once again. All fans of all teams are definitely welcome here. Welcome accepted on the channel. It's going to be Robert Williams III. He's going to go to the line shoot 2 for Boston. Yep, Ian put his bet here for Boston on this game. First shot, hits up, and that one is no good. Rolled around the rim and out. No good by Williams. Hey, I appreciate Fabi J Juice. Dude, what a statement by the Celtics so far. Got to hit the free throws, and the Time Lord missed both of them. Rebound back to Toronto. Raptors basketball. Yeah, Jason Tatum with 0 points. Marcus Smart has stepped up in a big way with 10 so far. Van Vliet has it, guarded at the top of the key. Guarded by Wanamaker. Dribble drive inside. Tries to dish it out to Powell. Pass over to the top of the key to Ibaka. He takes a 3 straight away. It's off the mark. No good. A rebound, Marcus Smart. Celtics with it. Minute 15 left to go first quarter. Marcus Smart at the top of the key. Slides over to Jason Tatum. Tatum dribbles towards his left now. Double teamed at the left wing perimeter. Tatum passes off now back to the top into the hands of Wanamaker. He's single teamed. This Brad Wanamaker on his one-on-one. Passes it over to the left wing. We get a bump and a foul, though, before that. It's going to be picked up by the rookie of Ole Miss, Terrence Davis of Toronto. I actually do not know Najib Razak. Best basketball player ever, looks like, by KBM. Awesome, man. Jose puts out, I have too many subscribed on YouTube. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. I know what you're saying there, man. Brad Wanamaker got bumped and fouled. He's gonna shoot at in the bonus here. Free throw. His first one's up. That one's good. Second free throw. That one's no good. Hit the front rim for the top free throw shooter in the NBA this season for Brad Wanamaker. Toronto off the cut. They take a three. It's way, way off the mark as the ball goes out of bounds. Fred VanVleet took a three, and it was just way off the mark. It went on the bounce with 50 seconds left to go. Celtics with the basketball right back. Boston dribbles past the half-court logo. Hey, welcome in, Kyle Tristan. Thanks so much, man, for stopping on by here. Yeah, I think this is going to be a 7-game series. Tatum takes his first jumper that he hits of the game as he hits that one at the left elbow. So Jason Tatum finally on the board with 2 points. 36-17. Toronto now slides it out to the left corner. They take a three. It's up, and it's good. From the left corner right there as it goes down by Terrence Davis. Boston by 16. 25 seconds left to go. Jason Tatum with the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo here. 7-second differential shot clock and game clock. Tatum now at the right wing perimeter. Tatum guarded by Terrence Davis. He's on the one-on-one. Gets past him. Now double-teamed by Ibaka and VanVleet. Passes to the right corner. They take a three. It's up and good. Splash money from the perimeter going down right there. As that shot hits, it's by Brad Wanamaker from the right corner. 39-20, 5 seconds left to go first quarter. Deep three, this one is up by Toronto. They hit it down. That's a little bit of momentum right there for the Raptors. Sinking that one down from way outside by Norman Powell. Half-court shot at the horn, too high off the glass by Jason Tatum. As we end the first quarter in the books. Celtics by 16 here, 39-23. Wow. I'm shocked by this red-hot start for the Celtics. Marcus Smart doing great things so far, getting his name on the board quite a bit in this one. We'll take a look at the numbers so far, box score, in just a moment. But welcome all the new people on the channel. Really do appreciate it. Vadin456, thanks so much for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. Hey, welcome in, my man. Lil Mino Sports Brother. Hope all is well. Indeed, dude. What a quarter for the Celtics in this game. If you guys enjoy NBA play-by-play as well, Lil Mino Sports, he covers the NBA. Absolute fire on his channel. He hit 3K a couple weeks ago. Check him out over on Little Man Knows Sports. Raptors feeling Toronto come back in this one. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little bit more of a competitive game here. I'm shocked. I'm shocked by how the Celtics have been balling out here in the first quarter. Up by that 39 they put on the Raptors defense in quarter number 1. Wow. Yeah, Celtics are the underdogs. They're 2-point underdogs in this game. Jason Tatum, 2 points. Hit his first shot with like under a minute left to play before the end of one. Leading scorer though for the Celtics happens to be Marcus Smart. Perfect 3 for 3 from the floor for Marcus Smart. He had 2 3-point shots from the perimeter, and the Celtics looking good from 3-point range. 6 for 9 from the perimeter right now. 13 for 22 at 62% from the floor. If you guys are new, make sure to keep on smashing that thumbs up. Hit that like button. Helps out this video being found on YouTube a ton. Also hit the subscribe button as well. And if you really enjoy what I do here, ring the notification bell so you can be notified about future live streams that I cover on Behind the Arc Basketball. I'll be back after this game covering play-by-play. We got Mavericks versus the Clippers as I cover the entire NBA. Also cover college basketball games as well. So feel free to be a part here, the sports play-by-play community, and come back for future streams in the channel. Let's see here. We got a lot of people on the chat. You guys are awesome. Let me know who you're rooting for down in the chat below if you guys are new as well. Hey, Daddy Day, I appreciate it here for stopping on board. Vadin here, Celtics fan. Appreciate it for finding my channel, man. D. Murdoch, welcome in. He wants a sweep in this one. I'm going to say sweep's kind of hard to come by, but we will see, man. We will see, dude. Oh, yeah, definitely, Raptor. Gotta give props to every team. A a lot of people love these streams because I'm not like biased. Like a lot of people, like when they turn into like other people's streams, they're biased and stuff like that. You gotta play 48 minutes of basketball here, and that's the thing. Celtics got a great lead right out of the gate. They're up by 16, but you can't award them the trophy after the first quarter. I've called so many comebacks in my life. Just look at the game, what happened against the Brooklyn Nets back in March. Like, that cannot happen in this game. You got to be on the gas pedal for the full 48 in this game if you want to get the W here. And that's what you guys got to, the big thing in this one. Celtics Nation going to come out with a W if they have it on the gas pedal for an entire game. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. Celtics fan myself. I covered the entire NBA, so all fans here of all teams definitely welcome and accepted on the channel. I think that would be a good chance. That in here. I'm predicting, if I had to say my predictions here, I'm predicting the Celtics in 7 in this series. So I think the Celtics got a great chance to definitely go to the Eastern Conference Finals and possibly go to the NBA Finals as well if the Heat happen to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, take out Milwaukee. So here we go, right back into action, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Esteban, appreciate it, brother. Once again, hey, Joy, welcome in here. Just got home from work. Hopefully all went well today during work, but glad to have you on board once again, Joy. So we get right back into the game. Raptors take a 3. It's off the mark, no good. Missed 3-point shot by Terrence Davis. Rebound Boston. Celtics have the basketball here to start off the second quarter. Jason Tatum slides it over into the hands of Wanamaker. Pass over to Tatum here at the top of the key. Tatum. Dribble drive inside. Floats it out to Jaylen Brown. Shot fake. Clears some space. Takes a wide open 3. It's off the mark. No good. The rebound goes to the Raptors by Gasol. Marc Gasol has it. Dribbles past the half-court logo. Passed over to Lowry. Takes the 3 straight away. It's up and good. 39-26 the score. Definitely for sure, JB. He gives props to every playoff team in contention this year. It's one of the most competitive playoffs in a while. Yeah, it's quite a changing landscape in the world we have had here in 2020. So props out to, like, everybody out here. It's been incredible. Celtics took a 3. They're off the mark. Now the Raptors have the basketball. We'll see if Toronto can respond right now. Celtics are 0 for 2 to start out the second quarter. Raptors have it top of the key. Ibaka passing over into the hands here of Lowry. Lowry guarded by Wanamaker, swings it back out to Gasol. He takes the 3. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound Celtics. Boston has it. Jason Tatum at the top of the key. Dribbles towards the right wing. He's guarded by Powell. Swings it over to the top here to Grant Williams. Into the game for the first time today. Passes over to Tatum once again. Floats it up in the key. No good. Offensive rebound by Tice. Couldn't put it home though. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound back to Toronto. Driving inside. Powell floats it up. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Ibaka puts that one up and he gets bumped and fouled by Daniel Tice. Serge Ibaka will go to the free throw line. 10-14 left to go in the second quarter. Definitely VWQ, man. Scrappy until the end for sure with this Raptors team. I was taking a look at Boston's shooting percentage in that first quarter, shooting the ball like 62%. That's so tough to sustain throughout the game. So I think this game's going to even out over time because yesterday I was talking about that with Portland. Portland was going into halftime shooting the ball like 54%, and it was a tie game yesterday against the Lakers, and they could not sustain that throughout the second half. If Boston wins, would I rather have them face Miami or the Bucks? Miami, I would put there. That is a really difficult matchup to face Milwaukee. I'd rather have the Heat all day. First free throw, it's up and good by Ibaka. Second free throw, that one's up and good. 39-28, 10-10 left to go before halftime. Brad Wanamaker with the basketball for the Celtics, dribbles past the half-court logo. 11-point game, slides over to Jaylen Brown, back to the top of the Wanamaker, pass over to Tatum, nice dish over to Tice, but couldn't grab it in time. He had, and then he bobbled it, stolen away by Toronto and the key. Raptors have numbers, they go inside, lay it up and in with a right hand, as that's good for 2. This is part of a big Raptors run. 39-30. Celtics, hopefully they get something going on right here. Tatum pass over to Tice. Tice had it, he just bobbled it in the last one. Wanamaker slides over to Jaylen Brown. He's going to take a jumper mid-range. It's up. It's no good. Yeah, now they're cold from the floor. Raptors on quite a bit of a run here. Toronto with the basketball. Ibaka inside. Puts the jumper up. It's no good off the back iron. Rebound back to the Celtics. 9:20 left to go before halftime. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you're new on the channel here. Jason Tatum forces one up. That he was looking for the foul. Still talking to the refs about that as Toronto has numbers. Toronto driving inside. The ball is tipped, deflected with contact out of bounds. And the clock's going to stop with 9 minutes. I think they're going to call the Celtics with a foul here from behind. We'll have to check the replay. No, they're going to say clean block actually by Tice. Tice blocked it out of bounds. So refs say clean block by Tice out of bounds. So Toronto's going to get it back. Yeah, this is part of a 10-zip run over the last 3 minutes. Raptors with the basketball. Ibaka going to take a three. It is up, and it's no good. Hit the front rim. Both these teams called. Last couple possessions here. Celtics trying to get any sort of thing going on here to start off the second quarter. Boston has it. Wanamaker dribbles. Passes out to Grant Williams. Swings it back over to Jaylen Brown. He drives inside. Nice pass to Tice. Tice underneath the basket gets bumped. And, oh, they're going to say, even though there was contact there with Tice, right before that he traveled with the basketball, it's going to be a travel by Boston. Hey, welcome in, Zach and Josh. Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by. You guys are awesome on the channel. He thinks that it's going to be a 7-game series. Boston, that's exactly what my prediction is as well. Hey, Timo, welcome in, man. No problem, bud. This channel's out here for all sports fans. Timo here, Raptors fan. No problem, brother. Yeah, I think this is going to go into a 7-game series. Giving the Raptors credit on a 10-0 run here. 8:20 left to go second quarter. They're making this a game. Serge Ibaka takes the jumper left baseline. Partially blocked by Tatum as the Celtics get it right back. Yeah, it's really odd why these games aren't on ABC. Because this would be the same time that the Little League World Series gets played. And those two games would be on ABC. When the Little League World Series would play during this weekend, and they didn't have it. Jason Tatum takes a three. It's up and good for the Celtics. 42-30 to score. Toronto with the basketball right back. They dribble past the half-court logo at the top of the key. Lowry able to get around the defense, floats it up, and a lot of contact in the fall as Kyle Lowry will go to the free throw line. Coming up to shoot too. Big thank you all for stopping on board today. Also, we started out a merchandise site here on the channel a couple of days ago. Feel free to stop on board and check out the merchandise site with Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise line if you guys would like. We got t-shirts out there, short sleeve and long sleeve t-shirts. Also, we have iPhone cases as well, pillows, stickers, tons of stuff out there. Sweatshirts over on the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site. They just posted that link down in the chat below. So Kyle Lowry going to the free throw line, shooting two here for the Raptors. First one's up, first one's through. 42-31 the score. Second free throw coming up here by Lowry in just a moment. And that one's good as well. The toughness. Props to Kyle Lowry. The toughness of Kyle Lowry to come back as he got injured late in that series against the Brooklyn Nets, and able for him to come back and play in this series starting off in Game 1. That is huge for the Raptors. Celtics now with the basketball. Jason Tatum dribbles around the perimeter. Fred VanVleet able to stick his hand out, strip into the basketball with a steal. VanVleet sets up the offense. Pass over to Lowry. Lowry with it, almost lost control of it as he was passing over to VanVleet with a Celtics defender there, as that was Kemba, almost got into the way to intercept that. Raptors have it right back. Siakam back in the game playing with 3 fouls. He takes a 3. It's off the mark. Gasol with the offensive rebound. Passes right back to Powell. Takes another 3. It's off the mark. Raptors are cold from the perimeter in this one. Celtics get the rebound, and immediately Brad Stevens calls for a timeout. 7:08 left to go before halftime. Boston leading this game by 10 points. They've only scored 3 points, though, in the second quarter. Toronto outscoring Boston quarter number 2, 9-3 to score. As we basically start off the first quarter here, and it was a low-scoring game. Really, really low-scoring game in the first quarter. I've got 2 people so far that's bought merch. I think somebody bought a sweatshirt, and then another person bought a children's t-shirt. So I've got 2 orders so far. Yeah, Uncle Pizzle putting out Celtics playing with more venom. Can they keep it up through the whole series here? They got to just keep it on the gas pedal. Raptors, scrappy, able to come back, but Toronto's got to stop taking three-point shots. They got to go inside against Boston if they want to make a comeback in this game. Toronto's struggling from the perimeter. 5 for 18 right now from three-point range. It was a great start by Serge Ibaka. He was a perfect 2 for 2 to start out with. But other than that, they haven't been able to get much of a spark out there in this one. Boston +4 on the boards currently. Celtics are struggling from the floor here to start off second quarter. Hey, no problem, Ethan. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, no problem if you guys can or can't. It's up. I have the link to all my streams. So I'll be having the link to all my streams down there in the description below. Also, just as like a reminder, I'll post it for like anybody who's like new and interested, like every single stream, like a couple of times or so, during like timeouts, during like halftime, during breaks, just to like spread the word around if people are like big fans of the channel, really interested. Awesome. Vegas Vix looks like he might purchase them probably next week because he's been busy. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, the links are up there whenever you guys have a chance. And no rush with everything. Everybody's like financial budget is like totally different there. So yeah, the links are just up there whenever if anybody's interested and has the chance. Hey, welcome in, Seth. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. Dude, LeBron, what a great game yesterday again for him. Him and AD just going off against the Blazers. Glad to have you once again on the channel, brother. Jose is going to go to the store once again with his mom, but his brother took the car, so looks like he has to wait for him to come back. All right, brother. Hey, Hayden, thanks so much, man, for stopping on by here. Yeah, he's hoping for the Jazz W tonight. That's right, Hayden's a Jazz fan. Donovan Mitchell trying to close it out. And thanks so much, brother, for putting that out here. He likes how I'm the most underrated sports play-by-play YouTuber. You guys are awesome. Yeah, indeed. It is beautiful out here in Massachusetts as well. That's great. Out in Buffalo where Raptor is. Gorgeous day outside. Yeah, if you guys are up in the Northeast, low humidity. Lots of sunshine today. Yesterday we got a ton of rain and thunderstorms out there, but it's the calm after the storm, basically. It's so nice outside. Yeah, we got the remnants of Hurricane Laura yesterday. That's awesome. Same in New Jersey. Great weather. Oh, yeah, Bradley loves Donovan Mitchell. Louisville alum, the GOAT here. Bangy Dangy, what is up? Thanks so much, man, for stopping on by. And Jeldy Mammoth, appreciate it for stopping on by here. Repping Enes Kanter here, looking for Enes Kanter to come out into the game for the Celtics as we go back to basketball action right now. Boston has the ball. Tice has it at the top of the key. Dribbles towards his right, hands it out now to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown goes inside, floats it up in the key, hits the front rim, no good, gets the offensive rebound by Tice. Tice goes inside, couldn't put it up though as Toronto was right there, swiped the ball right away. Toronto with a steal. Lowry has it now with the right elbow. Pass over to Gasol, swings it over to Van Vliet. Pass over to the left corner. They take a three. It's up. It's no good off the back iron. Rebound back to the Celtics. 6.5 left to go before halftime. If you guys are new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, and that helps out a ton with this channel being found. Hit the subscribe button if you guys really enjoy what I do here, and let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for as well. Celtics. Going for the Celtics Nation here. Bleeding green, or if you're going for the North with the Toronto Raptors, let me know down in the chat below. Raptors get the rebounds. Van Vliet has it at the left wing. 6:05 left to go. They take a three with Gasol. It's off the mark. No good. The rebound goes over to Jaylen Brown for Boston. Brown dribbles now at the right elbow. Bounce past the Tice. Mid-range. Takes the jumper. It's up and good for Daniel Tice. Nice assist there by Jaylen Brown in the key. Celtics by 12. 44-32. Raptors with the basketball right back. They have it at the top here with Gasol. He's guarded around the perimeter by Tice. Hands out to Lowry, guarded by Tatum, dribbles towards his right. Lowry now, dribble drive inside. Nice dish over to Norman Powell, couldn't finish. Ball gets tipped over to the Raptors to get the offensive rebound. Toronto takes a left corner three off the mark once again. Rebound to the Celtics with 5:30 left to go before halftime. Tatum has it at the left wing, guarded by Powell, swings over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, dribble drive inside, he floats it up. Goes off the back iron and sinks right down into the net for two, as that was a circus shot inside by Jaylen Brown, able to score right there. That was tough. 14-point Celtics lead. Toronto's missed the last 10 shots from the floor. Van Vliet bounce past to Gasol. Floats it up once again. Ton of contact. It's going to be a foul by Tice as the clock stops with 5:06 left to go. So Marc Gasol will head to the free throw line and shoot two. I believe so. I believe I'm going to do that game tomorrow. I have to take a look at the times here. So Marc Gasol shooting 2 at the line coming up. Yeah, I should be back tomorrow doing Heat, Bucks, and Rockets, Thunder. Both of those games are tomorrow for the 6:30 and 9 o'clock games. Hey, welcome in A-Side. Hope all is well, brother. Thanks so much for being a part here, man. Jaylen Brown, the absolute man. Indeed, Vadin. He plays with an entirely new swagger on the court there for Jaylen Brown. I love his playing style. First free throw, it's up and good by Gasol. Second one, that one's up and no good. Missed the second free throw. Rebound Boston. 5 minutes left to go before halftime. Kemba Walker with the basketball. Takes the jumper. The free throw circle. Kemba hits it. Nice shot right there by Kemba. Boston by 15. 48-33. Marcus Smart's been quiet here in the second quarter. So, first quarter he came out with 10 points. Second quarter, though, he's been really quiet. Toronto dribble left baseline, and that's going to be Anunoby that jams it down with a two-handed flush. 13-point game. Boston has it. Tatum swings out to the right corner. They're going to take a three. Marcus Smart takes it, and it's off the side of the rim. Goes to the top of the backboard. It's out of bounds. Hey, IWN9 TV Networks, thanks so much once again for stopping on by. Really do appreciate it once again here. As they are back once again. Yes, I agree, Flurry. Both of these second-round matchups, dude, it's awesome to see these second-round matchups like this. 13-point Celtic lead. Raptors have it 4:15 left to go before halftime. A deep three taken by Van Vliet. It's no good off the mark. Toronto's missed so many three-point shots in this first half. That has been the key for the Boston's perimeter defense. Celtics now with the basketball. Jason Tatum has it. Guarded at the right corner perimeter. Ball gets deflected out of bounds. Great tough defense by Lowry as the clock will stop with 4:01. Celtics will inbound. Semi Ojeleye into the game for the first time today for Boston. Tatum with it, passes over to the right wing perimeter to Kemba. Kemba now dribbling inside, floats it out to the left corner. Ojeleye takes a three. It's up and good. Semi Ojeleye hits down the triple at the left corner. You gotta love that if you're a Celtics fan right there. Semi for three, and he drains down his first shot of the game. 51-35. Toronto now with the basketball. They have it at the left wing. Van Vliet bounce past the Gasol, driving into the lane, and he floats it up, and that one's good for two. 14-point Celtics lead. 3.5 left to go before halftime. Kemba Walker dribbles to the right wing perimeter. Kemba here at the top of the key. He's going to take the three. Big block from behind over the Raptors. Toronto pushing tempo now. Van Vliet. One-handed bounce pass over into the hands of Anunoby. Slides it back over, but the ball gets stolen away. One man to beat here for the Celtics. Off the steals, they float it up. No good by the steal by Kemba Walker as he was looking for a foul from behind, but the refs wouldn't give him one. Rebound Toronto. Raptors with it once again. Raptors going inside. No good as that one's going to get blocked. Boston has it right back. Marcus Smart takes a three straight away off the mark. No good. A rebound back over to the Raptors. 2:50 left to go. Toronto with the basketball. Van Vliet dribbles to the right wing perimeter. Slides it over into the hands of Anunoby. Back over to Van Vliet here. Van Vliet has it top of the key. 2:40 left to go. 10 on the shot clock as Raptors have it. Toronto bounce past top of the key. Ibaka. He takes the three over Williams. No good off the mark. A rebound back to Boston. Celtics have it. Tatum dribbles past the half-court logo. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure hit the thumbs up. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We have 80-plus people watching now. Big thank you for being a part here on the stream. Celtics driving inside, playing through the contact. They lay it up, and then it's going to be Jason Tatum who hits the layup off the backboard for two, and he gets fouled as well, going to the free throw line to shoot the and one. 53-37. Tatum got bumped and fouled. Looks like it was around Ibaka on the last play. That highlight reel didn't give you like a good chance to see. As we're gonna stop time here on the clock. 53-37 the score. So leading the way, Jaylen Brown with 11 so far for the Celtics. 10 by Marcus Smart in this game. Daniel Tice has got 5 points. 11 rebounds by Tice so far. Celtics looking great on the boards in this game currently. Jason Tatum with 7 right now. As far as the box score for the Raptors looks like this. 12 off the bench by Ibaka. He leads the way in scoring. And then 7 by Kyle Lowry. Foul numbers, though, has been a big problem for Toronto. 13 team fouls. Pascal Siakam with 3 fouls total. 2 by OG Anunoby. 2 by Marcus Gasol. 2 by Kyle Lowry. And 2 off the bench by Ibaka. So Jason Tatum currently he's got 7 points. So Tatum with 7 points, 5 rebounds so far. So Chin's feeling a defensive clinic coming from the Raptors here in the second half. Oh, yeah, indeed. Absolute superstar with Jason Tatum. Yeah, Triet's praying for the Raptors to make some threes in this game. They've taken a bunch of three-point shots, ton of bricks in this game so far. Celtics playing great perimeter defense. Hey, thanks so much, Raptor, for stopping on by, man. He's got a couple things to do. And, yeah, man, definitely. We'll see you tomorrow in this one as he roots, of course, with his name. Stands for the Raptors, going for Toronto in this one. But, yeah, Boston had a 19-point lead at 1 point as far as this game. 19-point lead by the Celtics at 1 point. In this one. Celtics leading the rebounds by 7, 27-20 currently. But, yeah. They're taking a lot of contested shots in this game for the Raptors. Struggling a lot from the floor. 5 for 23 from the perimeter currently. As we're going to get right back into it right after this timeout. If you guys are new in the channel, let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for out there. If you're going for Celtics Nation, let me know down in the chat below. If you're going for the Raptors, let me know. Hit me up in the chat. If you guys are new as well, spike the thumbs up. That helps out a ton with that like button. Hitting that out helps this video to be found over on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button as well. And make sure to hit the notification bell if you guys really enjoy what they do here covering play-by-play. Hayden, he would like to see Luka versus Donovan Mitchell in the next round. That would be a great series, but if that did happen, I'm feeling though the Clippers are probably going to win that series though, most likely, because no Porzingis now. That's the thing. No Porzingis. Yeah, Shane's got a good point here. Tatum's is the best player in the series. Just he's going to be the best player in the court like he was during Philly there. It's either between Tatum and Embiid, and Tatum all the way was the best player in the court throughout most of it. And Kemba Walker, he stepped up big time in Game 3 when Tatum had early foul trouble in that game. Tria going from Matt Thomas wants him into the game for the Raptors right now. Free throws up, that one's good. Matt Thomas had a couple big games during the seeding games. Pretty good game off the bench for him in Game 4 against the Nets. Hey, welcome in, Shane. Thanks so much, man, for stopping them by. Cool Duds Alfonso, glad to have you on the channel, man. Appreciate it. Raptors go inside right after the timeout. They put it up and in. It's good for 2 by Anunoby. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Celtics have it. Kemba Walker has the basketball guarded by Siakam here at the top of the key. Kemba slides over to Marcus Smart, takes a 3 from the left wing. It's up, it's no good. He got knocked down as well, looking for a foul, but the refs wouldn't give him one. Rebound Toronto. Raptors with it right back. They have it at the top with Lowry, slides over to the left elbow. Dribble drive inside, floats it up. It's no good off the back iron, but it's going to be a bump in the fall picked up by Marcus Smart. Clock will stop with 1:43. Awesome. Jose's going to the store right now. Good luck, brother, with that. Yes, I'm a Boston fan, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts. I covered the entire NBA, also covered college basketball games as well, so feel free to stop up board, be a part of the sports play-by-play community, and hang out in these streams if you guys would like. It's glad to have you guys on board here as we keep up being a part of a great play-by-play community. Free throw number 1 by OG Anunoby. It's no good off the mark. Missed that one for the Raptors. Second free throw coming up. It's up and it's through. 54-40 to score. Minute 35 left to go before halftime. Celtics with the basketball. Boston moves it over to the left wing into the hands of Tatum. Tatum here with the basketball. Dribbles at the half-court circle, and then he tries to pass it inside. It's going to go way off the fingertips out of bounds, looking for Robert Williams III to hit the baseline. That's going to be an uncharacteristic Boston turnover. Raptors have it right back. Minute and a half left to go before halftime. Lowry dribbles, now passes over to the top of the key into the hands of Van Vliet. He takes a three over Williams III. It's no good, off the mark. Tatum came up with a rebound. Lowry tried to come in from behind and get the steal, but couldn't finish it. Ball gets rebounded by the Celtics. Marcus Smart has it. Smart at the top of the key, dribbles now. Makes his move inside. Try to pass that one inside the key, but it looks like he got bumped and fouled. The clock will stop with 1:09 left to go. As there's a foul from behind. Looks like it's a Raptors foul picked up by Fred VanVleet. It was on the pass. Oh, thanks so much, man, for the update. Yeah, it was on the pass there. 54-40. 1 minute left to go before halftime. Raptors trying to go inside. A lot of contact off the steal as they got bumped and fouled from behind. Looks like a blocking foul here by Robert Williams III. Yeah, I agree with that, Adam. As far as Robert Williams III, I think that he should get some more minutes too. What a block. What a block from behind by Robert Williams. The refs had called a blocking foul on him, though. That was close to being clean. It's going to be Anunoby at the free throw line. First one's up. That one's good by the Raptors. Yeah, Roy putting out here, it looks like the Clippers probably going to win. Yeah, no Porzingis. So I would go with the Clippers in that game. 58 seconds left to go before the half. Robert Williams III going back to the bench here for the Celtics. Second free throw, it's up and good for the Raptors. Celtics get the basketball right back. Boston has it at the right wing perimeter. Kemba, bounce pass now to the right baseline. Jaylen Brown passes back over into the hands of Tatum. Tatum now takes the three straight away. It's up. It's no good. A rebound by Toronto. Raptors have the basketball. 40 seconds left to go before halftime. VanVleet has it at the left wing perimeter. Lobs it over now to the left baseline. They're backing their way inside. Ball gets deflected, stolen away by Jason Tatum. Tatum going to cash it in here with a right-handed flush off the steal. That's points off of turnovers for the Celtics just like that. 14-point Celtics lead. Jason Tatum now with 10 points in the double-digit score box. Toronto has it now. VanVleet driving inside. Floats it up too high off the glass. Rebound Boston. Celtics crashing the glass, whoever it is that's able to get there for the rebounds. And that one was by their littlest guy in the roster with Kemba Walker. Kemba has the basketball. Shot clock turned off. 8 seconds left to go before halftime. Kemba, guarded by VanVleet here at the top of the key. Dribbles. Swings it back over to the right wing. Pass over to the top of the key once again. Kemba takes the three. It's up at the horn and splash from the top of the key. Kemba Walker sinks it down as the time expires. Boston up by the half as they lead by 17 here. 59-42. As we go into halftime with a major three there by Kemba Walker. What a pass by Marcus Smart right back to him. Yeah, still a whole second half left to go. I wouldn't count out anything, especially with the Celtics game against the Brooklyn Nets back in March. Anything could possibly happen in games like this. Celtics just got to keep on pressing on the gas pedal in this game here today. Let's go, everybody. 59-42. Buzzer beater right there by Kemba Walker right at the horn. Great assist by Marcus Smart. If you guys are new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. It was a rough start to the second quarter by Boston. Toronto got onto a 10-0 run, but the Celtics finally came back and they outscored Toronto by 1 to close out the second quarter, 20-19. Yeah, great half by the Celtics here in this one so far. Yeah, Fred VanVleet struggling in this game, man. 1 for 7 from the floor, yet to hit anything from the perimeter. He has been cold this game and the last game as well for Fred VanVleet, and he was great. In the early part of the Brooklyn Nets series, he was great, but now he's just gone cold. It's all about the hot player. Pascal Siakam, he is in a lot of foul trouble early on. We take a look at the foul numbers. Raptors, too many fouls in the court, too many missed shots. Siakam can't get anything going. 1 for 8 from the floor, 0 for 3 from the perimeter. And between these four starters here, VanVleet, Gasol, Anunoby, and Siakam, from the perimeter, They are currently 0 for 10 with the 4 players combined with Siakam, Anunoby, Gasol, and Van Vliet from the perimeter. 0 for 10 combined by those 4 starters for the Toronto Raptors. As a team, Toronto shooting a lot of bricks from 3-point range. 5 for 24 right now from 3-point range. They got to go inside and get some buckets and draw the Celtics to pick up fouls if Toronto wants to make a major comeback, trailing by 17 in this one. Celtics looking good, brother, in this game. Taking a look at it right now. 4 starters in double-digit points at halftime. Kemba Walker with a buzzer beater. Currently leads the way at the half with 12 points for Boston. 11 by Jaylen Brown. 10 by Marcus Smart. All 10 of those points in the first quarter. He's also got 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And 10 by Jason Tatum along with 5 rebounds as well. Daniel Tice looking strong. 11 rebounds by Daniel Tice currently on the court. Kemba Walker's a plus 23 out there for Boston. The leading plus-minus department leader so far for the Celtics in this game. Yeah, Celtics for sure looking great in this one. Hey, welcome back, Flurry. Appreciate it for stopping on by once again. What Celtics legend would I currently want in my team? I would go for Larry Bird, brother. Definitely go for Larry Bird there. Yeah, Raptors were making a comeback really good in the early part of that second quarter. I thought it would have had a chance to be Raptors, yeah, kind of towards that close point range that Flurry is saying, around like a 5-point game or so at halftime. But, yeah, now the Celtics able to hit some key shots down the stretch. Under a minute left to go before halftime, and that was huge. Jason Tatum got the steal, points off of turnovers. Yeah, they went on like a 5-zip run in the last like 40 seconds or so to close out the half for Boston. Tatum with a steal, and then Kemba Walker with a buzzer beater. Hey, welcome in, Kier. I appreciate it for stopping on by once again. Hope all is well. Kier's in the house. You guys are awesome on the channel. Real MVPs out here Behind the Arc Basketball. If you're new on the channel or first timer, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit that like button, as hitting the like helps out a ton here, definitely in my channel. We're 8 likes away from 50, so let's get it, everybody. Also, hit the subscribe button as well if you guys enjoy the content, play-by-play I cover for basketball. All people are here are welcome and accepted on my streams, and ring the notification bell if you haven't done so already to be notified about future live streams. Hey, welcome in, Splashman. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. Hope all is well as well. Oh, yeah, for sure, Kier. Great to see the Celtics are doing this well right now. Yeah, I totally agree, Vannon. Someone that could be like a good big center on the roster. So Bill Russell would be a great fit, man, definitely, for that. But yes, for the Celtics, it's just finding the next center for the roster and then getting some more bench scoring there. That's the 2 bigs that they'll have to do in the offseason. Definitely indeed, Vegas Fix. Statement game for the Celtics. I'm shocked that they're coming out playing with this fury and fire out on the board like this, forcing the Raptors to turn over the basketball quite a bit in that first half. And Boston as well turned it over quite a bit. 9 turnovers by the Celtics, 8 by the Raptors. But the Celtics just clamping up, putting Toronto into foul trouble as well, and forcing some of their best stars into foul trouble as well in this game. And the refs have kind of shafted Toronto quite a bit as well. Hey, welcome in, Seek Your Truth. Appreciate it here, man. Do I believe Celtics can defeat the Bucks? It's going to be really tough to come by for that, but I think they got a good chance, man, to hang in there. The thing is, you got to stop Giannis. That's the thing. But for Milwaukee, they haven't had that second compliment to Giannis. They're in trouble. They're in trouble against Miami because Miami's perimeter is just a huge threat to that. Celtics are a thin roster. They gotta have players stepping up, and exactly what's happening in this game today. They are having players stepping up in a big way. When Jason Tatum hadn't had a great start into this game, Marcus Smart, he just picked up. Players stepping up all over the court, and that's been propelling the Celtics right now. That's the reason why they're up by 17. Players taking charge. So yeah, I believe in Boston. If they had to take on Milwaukee, I know it's a tough series. I'd rather face Miami, but you got to still believe in Boston to take that series because Chris Middleton's kind of been on and off, same as Brook Lopez. The thing is, the Celtics have struggled with that type of matchup, trying to lock up Giannis and Giannis and Brook Lopez, because they struggled at guarding inside the paint. That's the thing there. So the matchup isn't favorable, but they gotta have players step up in a big way. Forced turnovers. That's the reason how you can beat Milwaukee is forced turnovers. And the Houston Rockets were able to do that earlier this month. Flurry, he'll be back sometime in the second half. His Wi-Fi's acting up. No problem, man. Glad to have you on board once again, brother. Hey, welcome in, Ben Weather Channel. Appreciate it for stopping on by. Hope all is well, man. Yeah, so sad. So sad back on Friday night when we heard about that. Wakanda Forever. So sad with the passing of Chadwick Boseman. But yeah, glad to have you on board, Splashman. Roy's got the Clippers in the game later today. So yeah, I'll be covering that game right after this. Feel free to stop on by for Clippers against Mavericks later today. Yeah, Luka's got to go off once again. He's got to be Sunday Luka all over again if they want to do that. Yeah, I thought this game would be closer, but we still have a second half to play. So still a second half of basketball. Got to play the full 48 if you want to get the victory. Got to close out the game, and only time will tell if that does happen in the late stages of this game. Thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by. Really do appreciate you guys are the real MVPs out here and being on board on the channel today. Being a part of the Sunday afternoon squad here in the U.S. Over in the Philippines, really appreciate it if you guys are watching internationally down in the morning over there, over in the Philippines at almost 2:30 a.m. over there as well. If you guys really enjoy what I do, make sure smash the thumbs up button, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and ring the notification bell as well here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Hey, welcome in from the Philippines, La Mendoza. Appreciate it once again for stopping on board. 2:28 a.m. over in the Philippines. Wow. I appreciate the dedication, man, for being a part here once again, all the way that early in the morning. Yeah, Luka indeed, Vegas Vix. He's going to have to ball out in this upcoming game later today. He's going to have to ball out all the way today if the Mavericks want to stand a chance. No Porzingis. It's going to be all on Luka. So yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, he is done for the rest of this playoff series. That is due to a lateral meniscus tear for Porzingis there. So he's barely even played during that series because he got tossed out in the first game, ejected in game 1. He's barely played in the series against the Clippers. He's got rolled out for the remainder of this series. That's too bad. Do I play 2K? I haven't played video games like quite a long time. I used to play like when I was younger, but I have like all the classics. I have a PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. I never really upgraded like until like when I started getting older and things like that. I haven't like upgraded the system in years. But yeah, Celtics just going to keep on doing their thing from the floor here. In the second half, looking solid. First half, they were shooting the ball lights out at like 61%. That number came down to about 47% total cumulative in this first half. Celtics hanging in there on the boards, though. Daniel Tice at halftime looking strong as he has got 11 rebounds at halftime. Celtics a +6 on the boards, out-rebounding the Raptors 29-23. Just a lot of forced shots from the perimeter by Toronto that's been bricks. And if Toronto had gone inside instead of taking threes, it would have been a closer game in my opinion right now. Oh wow, L's last console he bought was a PlayStation 3. Who's my favorite player ever? Would have to be Paul Pierce. Favorite player is Paul Pierce. Favorite player in the Celtics roster is Kemba Walker. I've always loved Kemba since he played at UConn, but Jason Tatum is a really close second to Kemba Walker. Any Taco. Taco has not played in the game so far. So Taco is yet to check into this game so far today. We take a look at the bench points so far that first half. Celtics with 11 points off the bench. Semi Ojeleye. He had a 3-point shot, 5 minutes played, hits a left corner 3 with his only shot of the game with 3. 4 by Robert Williams III. He's a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor, and 4 as well by Brad Wanamaker. So 11 points off the bench for the Celtics, and for the Raptors here, bench points looks like this. They have 20 points off the bench. 12 by Serge Ibaka, 5 by Terrence Davis, and 3 by Norman Powell. The big thing, though, is shooting the 3 ball. They just cannot hit threes. Between Van Vliet, Gasol, Anunoby, and Siakam, it is a struggle in this game today. Pascal Siakam, 1 for 8 from the floor. Fred Van Vliet, 1 for 7 currently shooting. They've taken a bunch of contested shots, forced up shots as well. And Toronto just needs to settle down with the basketball. They could very well be in this game if they settle down more with the ball. Awesome. Vannon likes IT. Or Jason Tatum. Because he just likes that midget Isaiah. Yeah. Dude, I loved IT when he played for the Celtics. Vegas Fix used to have the GameCube. Dude, that's awesome. Nice throwback to the day with the GameCube. Hey, welcome in Willie Osborne. Appreciate it for stopping on board. He likes Boston Celtics versus Milwaukee Bucks Eastern Conference Championship Game 2020 for his predictions. So yeah, currently we're just at halftime between these two teams. Let me know down in the chat below if you guys would like who you got in this game. And feel free as well, let me know where you guys are from as well, as we connect the world all together in Behind the Arc Basketball through play-by-play here out on these streams. You guys are incredible, the real MVPs. I'm shocked how well the Celtics have been doing so far in this game right now. So we're going to start off the third quarter in just a moment. Before we start off the third quarter, if you haven't done so already, make sure to drop a like, hit that thumbs up button. Helps out this video a ton being found on YouTube. Also hit the big red subscribe button if you like to come back for future live streams as well. Make sure to ring the notification bell and be a part here on Behind the Arc Basketball. So great start by the Celtics. They had 5 points in the last 45 seconds to close out the second quarter. Jason Tatum had a steal and a slam dunk with a right-handed flush. And then they got the rebound off a Toronto miss. Kemba Walker took a 3 at the horn straight away off the assist by Marcus Smart and hit it down right at the buzzer. Hey, welcome in Osmosis Jones. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, Siakam and Powell and Van Vliet, 3 for 22 from the floor there. I think I was talking about, I think it was four their starters with Van Vliet, Siakam, Powell, and Anunoby into the mix. They were all scoreless from the perimeter. They were 0 for 10 from the perimeter that first half. 5 for 24 from 3 between Siakam, Powell, and Van Vliet. Boston somehow is 9 for 19 from 3. And yeah, I feel like they should be up more for the Celtics here in this one. You take that many bricks, 5 for 24 from the perimeter, and your starting lineup just can't hit any threes. Celtics should have been up by like 20 plus here heading into the half. They had a cold start. Celtics outscored the Raptors 20-19 in the second quarter. Really low second quarter. We get back in for the third quarter. Pass into the hands of Tice. Tice underneath, tries to put it up. It's too strong off the backboard. The ball gets deflected out of bounds, though. Last touch by the Raptors. Clock will stop with 11:45. Celtics will inbound now underneath their basket. Yeah, I remember that game, dude. That was incredible. That was I think right after his sister's passing. What a tribute for IT to do that for his sister in that game. That's awesome that you bought an IT shirt right after the game. You dropped 50, dude. Toronto now with the basketball. They go inside, puts it up, and it's up and good for 2. 59-44 to score. 11:20 left to go in the third quarter. Celtics with it right back. Marcus Smart swings it out to the left corner. Jaylen Brown takes a 3. It's up, and it's good. Splash pad city. Jaylen Brown hits the triple from the left corner down from the perimeter. Celtics up by 18. 11 minutes remaining now in the third quarter. Lowry passes over to the top to Gasol. He's guarded here by Tice. Swings it over to Van Vliet. Bounce pass to Gasol once again at the free throw circle. Gasol takes the jumper. It's up. It's no good. Tipped up and around. And rebound goes to the Celtics by Tice. Tice with his 12th board of the game. Boston here with the basketball. Jaylen Brown pass over to the left wing to the left corner. Wide open. Kemba Walker. And great perimeter passing there from Brown to Tatum to Kemba as he sinks it down at the left corner triple. This game is getting out of hand. Largest lead of the game are the Celtics, up by 21. Entry pass into the lane of Van Vliet. Ball gets deflected out of bounds as Kemba Walker deflects at the baseline. Clock will stop with 10:33. What do I think about the Knicks? Oh, man, I feel sad for you guys. If any of you guys are Knicks fans, I feel really, really sad for you guys. The pain that you guys have been through since, like the mid-'80s. So sad, man, about that. They've just always got just completely the short end of the stick as far as, like, recent draft lotteries and pickups in the offseason. Celtics take a three. It's off the mark. Rebound Raptors. Toronto with the basketball. Pass over to the top of the key. They keep on shooting threes and keep on missing. Marc Gasol misses. They get the offensive rebound, though, and slam it down with a two-handed flush. OG Anunoby with a putback jam. 65-46. They got to stop shooting threes. That's why this game is such a blowout. Boston with the basketball. Boston's been able to create separation and pass the ball all over the place to gain court space here and drain down triples with separation. Kemba Walker has it, guarded by Van Vliet. Kemba swings it over to Tice. Ball deflected out of bounds though by the Raptors. Clock stops with 9:39. Hey, welcome in, Patch Duke. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Patch Duke looks like he's happy about the Celtics winning this game right now. Boston with the basketball. They pass to the right corner. They take a three. Marcus Smart sinks it. Marcus Smart looking good. He's got 13 points. 68-46 the score. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell as well. I'm Behind Your Arc Basketball. Nick Nurse going to take a timeout. Raptors with 3 timeouts left to go. Celtics with 6 in the bag for Brad Stevens. Great start here right now for Boston. Out to a 9-4 lead to start out the third quarter. Up by 22. Largest lead of the game so far for Boston. Looking solid from the perimeter. Doing work. 3 3-point shots made by these 3 players. Kemba Walker, 3 for 4 from the perimeter. 3 for 6 by Marcus Smart. 3 for 7 by Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart looking good, baby. 10 points in the first quarter. He was scoreless in the second quarter, but he is back here. Smarty, known for his defensive capabilities, able to hit a big triple as we go to a timeout. Let's go, everybody. Let's keep it up. Hey, what is good, my man John from Off the Wall Hockey? What is good, brother? Hope all is well today. Dude, what a nice day outside it is over here, man. Indeed, Celtics doing so well here in the second round, guys. Let's keep it up. Indeed, a lot of people on the Philippines. Welcome in. The Entertainment, thanks so much for stopping by from the Philippines. Really enjoyed the dedication. 2:40 in the morning, 12-hour time difference from Massachusetts, where I am out here, over to the Philippines. You guys are awesome. Celtics in 4. I wouldn't get too greedy right now. Still got a fourth quarter to play and still got 9:28 left to go in the third quarter here. Celtics got to keep that pedal to the metal here on the gas pedal throughout the rest of this game, everybody. Let's keep on moving. On the road to 3K on the channel. Let's keep on growing. Back after this doubleheader, we're doing Mavericks taking on the Clippers. Feel free to stop on board. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow, I believe, for a doubleheader. I think Heat versus Bucks, and then Thunder versus Rockets for both of those games tomorrow. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like. Definitely helps out a ton. Hit the subscribe and ring the notification bell as well. Ishmael going for the Celtics in this one. We got a lot of Celtics Nation out here. Let me know down in the chat below who you got, Celtics or Raptors here in the chat. Jack321, welcome in here. Yes, indeed. Don't sleep on the Raptors, dude. This is a 7-game series. One game ain't going to determine the series. Gotta play the entire series and all the minutes of basketball. That's what I've been saying throughout this entire stream. The Celtics want to come out on top. You got to play 48 minutes of basketball. Yesterday, if anybody caught Portland's game against the Lakers. Portland played 42 solid minutes of basketball, but the last 6 minutes they were just sluggish on and they just slacked off, and that's the reason why the Lakers were able to take it to Portland last night and close it out. That's awesome, John. You just went out for a walk outside for like 2 hours. So beautiful. Yeah, indeed, man. Low humidity. It's so nice outside, indeed. Jamar Chase intends to opt out, concentrate on his professional career. I did not hear that, Vegas Vix. Wow. Man, that's a shocker, brother. Also, we got a new merchandise line going on from Behind the Arc Basketball. If any of you guys are fans in the channel, we got merchandise out there from t-shirts, short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts. Also got iPhone cases as well, pillows, stickers, also sweatshirts. A lot of fresh merchandise out there. I just posted a link down in the chat below to the all-new Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise store that we just released this past week. Hey, we got a dono. Appreciate my man for the dono. KOT out in Japan, I believe. Japanese dono. That is incredible. It's my 3rd ever international dono. You guys are awesome. 9:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Let's get some dono hype here on the channel for that. That is incredible. You are the legend, KOT, as we get back from the timeout. Boston had the basketball. It was, looks like a quick fall at the top of the free throw circle here. The clock will stop with 9:20 left to go. Yeah, I wouldn't go for Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's going to stay in Philly, in my opinion. That's awesome. Chin is out in Jamaica. Glad to have you on board. We got a lot of people out here on the channel here. Japan, Jamaica, Philippines. Really appreciate the dedication if you guys are out there in Japan and the Philippines. 9:10 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Celtics with the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo, up by 22. Their largest lead of the game. Smart. Pass over to Tatum. Tatum dribbles left baseline, but it's going to be an offensive foul, though. So it looked like Marcus Smart pushed off trying to pass the ball over to Jason Tatum. The Raptors will get it back. 9:05 remaining. Indeed, you guys are the absolute MVPs, legends in the channel. You guys are incredible here. 70 plus people watching now. Let's keep on growing today on this stream. Van Vliet has it. Dribbles at the free throw circle. Is at the left elbow. Takes the jumper over Tice. No good. He was wide open. You got to hit that if you're Fred Van Vliet. And he is absolutely cold in this game so far. Celtics have it. 8:45 left to go in the 3rd. Smart. Behind the back pass to a wide open Tice. Takes it straight away. Missed the 3-point shot. No good. Rebound back to the Raptors. Toronto has it. Dribbles past half court. Larry at the top of the key. Guarded by Kemba. Puts into the hands like a soul. Drives into the lane. Lays it up and in for 2. 20-point game. Celtics will have the basketball right back. Kemba Walker. Dribbles past the half-court logo now. Guarded by Van Vliet. Looking to pass it. Kemba slides it over into the hands of Tice. Hands it back over to Kemba. Dribbles right baseline. Underneath the basket. Pass over to Tatum. Nice ball movement back to Smart. Smart now. Passes around the left wing. Over to Kemba here. 5 in the shot clock. Kemba here. Drives. Nice feed. Over to Tice. Jams it down with a right-handed flush. Cutting right baseline. Celtics with 70 on the board. 22-point lead once again. Hey, welcome in, Zerkiop. Appreciate it here for stopping on board once again. Kemba with 15 and 6 assists today in Game 1 of the 2nd round. Looking solid for the Celtics. Van Vliet driving inside, puts it up. He gets bumped and fall. Looks like Daniel Tice picks up the fall here. It's going to be 2 coming up at the free throw line by Fred Van Vliet. I appreciate all the new people on the channel. This is awesome. KOT with a dono a little while ago. I think that's Japan over there. If I can do the conversion, I'll see. Yep, Japanese yen. That's $1.90 in Japanese yen over to the US dollar. Van Vliet at the free throw line. Both of them are good. 20-point game once again, 70-50. Hey, welcome to the channel, Gachi Sakei. Appreciate you here for stopping on board. All fans definitely welcome. I'm a Boston Celtics fan myself, but I cover play-by-play of the entire NBA, also college basketball as well. So all fans definitely welcome and aboard on the channel. Boston going inside. They put it up and in off the glass for 2 more. Looking so solid today in Game 1 of the 2nd round for the Celtics. Siakam back in his way. Floats it over Marcus Smart for 2. Hey, I saw Ian a couple minutes ago. Welcome back on, once again, Ian, as he is back on again. Lakers play the winner. Yes, they play the winner of Oklahoma City versus the Rockets. Houston leads the series 3-2. Toronto takes the jumper from the perimeter. It's up and it's good. Fred Van Vliet finally hit something in transition. 6:45 left to go, 3rd quarter. Let's keep on going. Ricardo, welcome back here once again, brother. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, Raptors have been struggling all game long in three-point range. Boston has it, top of the key. Robert Williams III. Hand off to Marcus Smart. Smart dribbles towards his left. Now at the top of the free throw circle. Swings over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown now with the basketball. Almost got picked and stolen, but gets it right back. 2 on the shot clock. Takes a deep three. It's up. It's no good off the mark. Rebound Lowry for the Raptors. 6:20 left to go, third quarter. Kyle Lowry puts into the hands of Van Vliet. Catch and shoot three. It's an air ball and goes out of bounds. That sums up how the Raptors have been forcing up a bunch of three-point shots tonight, or today in this game. Tons and tons of three-point shots. They're just forcing it up. Van Vliet hit one from the perimeter. But that one, you have to look at the top of the key, and it's a complete air ball. Fred Van Vliet, 2 for 11 from the floor, 1 for 6 from downtown. They are struggling inside the starting 5 today in this game for the Raptors. 7 points by Marcus Gasol, 7 by Lowry, 7 by Van Vliet. Anunoby, the leading scorer out of the starting 5 with 9 points. You have to go to the bench and see Serge Ibaka as he's got 12. Boston with the basketball. They take a 3 and they hit another one. 75-55. Looking solid. Raptors passing now inside the post. Toronto going to put it up. It's good for 2. 75-57. Toronto also got fouled, so they're going to go to the line shoot 1. Yeah, Daniel Tice, dude, this is shocking, man. 14 rebounds from Tice. Like, you don't see that much rebound volume by Daniel Tice in 16 minutes. That's crazy. Celtics just balling out here with their starting 5. Leading scorer, Marcus Smart with 16. You don't see Marcus Smart leading the scoring. You see Jason Tatum usually, or Jaylen Brown leading the team in the scoring. Sometimes Kemba Walker. Not Marcus Smart, though. Smart leads the Celtics in scoring with 16. 15 by Kemba Walker. 14 by Jaylen Brown, and 12 by Jason Tatum. That's solid production, and 14 rebounds by Daniel Tice. Van Vliet at the free throw line shoots his and 1. It's up and good. Hey, got the official check mark. Appreciate it for stopping on by here. Highlight reel. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for being a part here as I cover play-by-play today, Celtics versus Raptors. Tatum has it, the left wing perimeter. Dribble drive inside. He floats it up into the lane, and that's a bucket right there for Jason Tatum. Celtics looking all solid, firing on all cylinders. Up by 19. 5:20 left to go, third quarter. Norman Powell with the basketball for the Raptors. We have a quick fall around the perimeter taken by the Celtics. Hey, if you guys are new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well as I cover play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball. And big thank you all for being great supporters here. We're 6 likes away from 60 on this stream today. You guys are incredible. Right after this, we're covering Mavericks against Clippers, so feel free to stop on board for that one as well. 5:20 left to go in the third. Raptors have the basketball now at the left baseline, backing their way in there. Siakam slides over to Van Vliet, back over to Siakam, guarded by Ojeleye. Pass over to Van Vliet, bounce pass inside, and nice steal by Semi Ojeleye. Boston now with a steal. They have numbers in transition. Slides it over to the left baseline. Wanamaker pass inside to Williams. Ball gets deflected out of bounds, but is off the fingertips of Robert Williams III, and it goes right out of bounds there by Boston. Raptors have it right back. 5 minutes left to go in the third. Toronto also, as we update, are in the bonus as well. Raptors have the basketball. Ibaka has it. Shot fake. Dribbles to the left wing perimeter. Pass over to Van Vliet, guarded by Williams III. Van Vliet, stone cold in this game. He takes a 3 and misses another one off the mark. Rebound Boston. Celtics with the basketball right back. They dribble drive inside. Bump and a foul picked up here by Toronto by Anunoby as the clock will stop with 4:36. Yeah, man. Daniel Tice out here looking like Dennis Rodman quite a bit in this game. 14 rebounds. Yeah, that is a real one, guys. Highlight reel. Appreciate it for stopping on by here, brother. You guys are the real MVPs out on the channel here. So we got the real highlight reel out here. That's got the real check mark on it. It's not like the one that we had, the KD check mark that we had. But it's gotta be highlighted in gray, and that's exactly what it's doing right now. That's a right corner 3 taken. Marcus Smart missed it, though. And it gets rebounded by Van Vliet. Raptors with the basketball right back. 4:10 left to go in the third quarter. 77-58. Raptors take another 3. It's off the mark. No good. The rebound Boston. Celtics with it right back. Wanamaker. Past the half-court logo. Hands it off to Williams III. The Time Lord passes back over to Brad Wanamaker. Guarded by Van Vliet here. They slide it over to the left wing to Tatum. Tatum with the basketball. Guarded by Powell here. 6 on the shot clock, 3:50 left to go. Jason Tatum with it. Tatum now takes a 3 straight away, and he gets it. Buckets for Jason Tatum. Hits down a big triple right there from the top of the key as the shot clock expires. Celtics up once again by 22, 80-58. 3:40 left to go in the third quarter. Raptors with the basketball right back as they dribble right past the half-court logo. Kyle Lowry has it at the left wing. Bounce pass into the hands of Ibaka, slides it over to the right wing perimeter to Powell. Powell, dribble drive inside, floats it up with the left hand, puts it up and in off the glass for 2. 80-60. This has been all Celtics today. Got to keep it on the gas pedal and get this one with a W into the win column. All they have to do is close out the last 15 minutes in 17 seconds. Huge three-point shot a couple moments ago by Jason Tatum. You guys are awesome here. Glad to have you guys on board on the channel. Real MVPs out here today. Hey, Mike Flash, thanks so much for stopping by, going Celtics in this one. Let me know down in the chat below who you're going for. I'm a Celtics fan myself from Massachusetts, but I cover play-by-play of the entire NBA, also college basketball games as well. So all fans here, definitely welcome of all teams on board and accepted here to be a part of the channel. Boston with a steal as Toronto had the ball stolen. Celtics steal it, and they had a 3-on-0, and they're just going to lob it over the top to Robert Williams III, and he throws it down with a windmill dunk. 82-60. Pouring this one into the W column once they start out. And if they can keep it up tonight, this one will be a Celtics W if they can keep it on the gas pedal throughout. Toronto takes a 3 straight away, and they hit it. Serge Ibaka, he has been the three-point answer, the lone answer in this game. 15 points by Serge, the leading scorer by the Raptors. Other than that, starting 5 has struggled all game long. Boston's got the basketball. Celtics now dribble inside. They float it up over the top. We get a quick foul, though. Looks like by Norman Powell around the perimeter. Clock will stop with 2:24. Hey, welcome in, new master here. Gordon Hayward's injured. So Gordon Hayward is injured for, I think, like another 3 weeks. He'll be out. Yeah, it's basically Serge, and that's it. Nobody else has stepped up for the Raptors in this game today. We're going to go to a timeout. All Boston. 82-63 to score. Celtics looking so well. Starting 5 productivity at its finest for this game here. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they haven't gone off, but when you get the whole team getting a good amount of touches, able to score between with Marcus Smart, he's the leading scorer with 16. Kemba Walker with 15. 15 by Jason Tatum, along with Jaylen Brown with 14. You know you're going to have a solid game here. Daniel Tice looking great on the board as well. No politics on the channel. You came to the wrong channel. This is a sports channel out here. This is a sports channel only. Thanks so much, everyone, for being a part here in the sports play-by-play community. Really do appreciate it. If you guys are new, make sure to smash the thumbs up. Hit that like button. Helps out a ton. We're 4 likes away from 60 here today on the stream. And hit the subscribe button as well if you guys really enjoy what I do here covering play-by-play. I'm a Celtics fan myself, but I cover the entire NBA. Also cover college basketball games. So feel free to be a part here on Behind the Arc Basketball. And also ring the notification bell if you like to be notified about future live streams here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Raptors just tossing up a bunch of bricks. Tons of contested shots. Not getting a whole good look. A whole good amount of looks from the court in this one today. Fred VanVleet, major struggles. 7 points by VanVleet, 2 for 12 from the floor, 3 for 10 by Siakam. He got in quite a bit of early foul trouble in the first quarter to start out the game. He's got 8 points so far. Marc Gasol is 0 for 3 from the perimeter, 7 points by Gasol, 7 by Lowry as well. Leading scorer is Serge Ibaka by far with 15. How is the Raptors offense? Raptors offense is like a nails on the chalkboard in this game. It is struggles. Fred VanVleet is basically the one that's dragging down the team, I'd say, the most. He's taken like way too many shots and missing a bunch. Kind of like Oklahoma City yesterday with Lou Dort. Raptors kind of like pulling a little bit of a Lou Dort from yesterday's game there, calling OKC. This is a rough start for Toronto in this series. Fred VanVleet, 2 for 12 from the floor. He has gone just stone cold, and the rest of the team around him basically has gone cold besides Ibaka. Celtics doing pretty well defending Raptors in this game in transition. Actually, I'm going to take a look at one of the things. Assists here. Yep. Celtics, I said in the pregame, in order to get the W in this one, Celtics would have to get 20-plus assists. And guess what? With 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, Celtics already have 20 assists on the board. So passing creates separation, court space, and they are doing it right now. Taking open shots and connecting on those for Boston. Hey, welcome in, Alex. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping on by once again, man. Hope all is well. Also, we start out a Behind the Arc basketball merchandise site. Feel free to check that out if you guys would like, as that is brand new. We just started that out a couple of days ago. Yep, I remember that, Chin. The Raptors came back by 30. That's why the Celtics got to keep on pushing it all the way to the end. Never get complacent. That's the big thing. Never get complacent in this type of game. Since we saw that game back in March against the Brooklyn Nets when Karis LeVert took just total takeover by LeVert there in the late stages of that one. We're back to action after the timeout. Past the right baseline into the hands of the Time Lord. Puts it up and in off the glass for two. 84-63 the score. Raptors go inside. Off the mark. No good by Siakam. Ball tipped around. Robert Williams III gets the rebound. He was also undercut from behind as well. Celtics in transition. Got to be better basketball than that. Semi Ojeleye missed a wide open slam dunk. It was on an alley-oop attempt, and he just missed it. Toronto get the rebound right back. Toronto goes in transition, and they get bumped and fouled as they'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. Brad Wanamaker picks up the foul. Oh, indeed. He has been really helpful for sure, Fabby J. Juice, in this game for Daniel Tice. Celtics are so hungry, man. So hungry. Marcus Smart's playing such a hungry game. Hey, welcome in, John Paul here. I don't know, man. They're just taking a bunch of bricks and missing them. I thought it'd be a really good competitive game. I had predicted the score of this one earlier. I had predicted Celtics 113-111. That's what I predicted here. I did not expect the Raptors to be down by 20 right now. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw by Kyle Lowry at the line for Toronto. It's up and good. 19-point game. If you guys are new to the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you really enjoy what I do here as well. Boston with the basketball as they dribble to the right wing. Kemba Walker pass over to Tatum. Tatum takes the three straight away. No good, rattled out. Rebound back to the Raptors. Minute and a half left to go in the third quarter. Toronto driving inside Lowry. Once again, he gets bumped and fouled inside the key. It's going to be Semi Ojeleye that picks up the foul as the clock will stop with a minute 28. Hey, no problem, L. Thanks so much, man, for stopping on board once again, brother. Really appreciate it, man. And yeah, these streams are up for you guys whenever you have the chance. Yeah, the Time Lord, Robert Williams III, he's had some big rebounds in there for the Celtics today. Kyle Lowry right back at the free throw line. First one's up and good. 84-66. Indeed, definitely JB. I agree with that, man. Two solid pieces here. Daniel Tice has done, he's been low-key good this season for the Celtics. He is a grinder. He's a grinder, improving each and every game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Boston. Celtics had it. Brad Wanamaker dribbles at the right baseline, but the ball's stolen right back by Toronto. Raptors have it. Lowry passes it to the top to Ibaka, moves it over to Van Vliet, takes another three, and it hits the rim well short. They get the offensive rebound, though. They take another three, and OG hits it down from the right corner. 84-69, 1 minute left to play in the third quarter. Timeout, Brad Stevens. Toronto getting on quite a bit of a run the past couple minutes or so. That was just the luck. That was the luck of the offensive rebound. Celtics were not in the correct place there. Just off the fingertips of Robert Williams III. Went right back out to Lowry. Passed over to Anunoby, and he took the three and made it. Yeah, Fred VanVleet, stone cold. He missed the three right before that. He's just struggling from the floor all over the place today. Time Lord's got to jump up for that. If he had jumped for that basketball, Williams III would have came down with a rebound, but you got to know not to be flat-footed right there. You got to know to come up with a rebound and not let the ball bounce off your fingertips when you're flat-footed up there. And it went right back over to Toronto to get the offensive rebound and put it down. 84-69 to score. Let's keep on rolling, everybody. Celtics got to be laser-focused in D Vegas Vix throughout the remaining portion of this game today, as we have about 13 minutes left to go in basketball action. Feel free to stop on by for the next stream. We're covering Mavericks versus Clippers right after this. So it'd be cool to have you guys on board once again for that stream right after this. I'll create a separate stream for that game after this one's finished up. And here we go, right after a timeout here. Fabi Juice putting in his prayers here for the Celtics to close it out. Got to play some better defense than that. Boston out with the basketball going inside the post. They're going to put it up, and it's good for 2. 86-69. Jason Tatum with a bucket. He's got 17. Toronto right back in the post. Norman Powell puts it up and in for 2. Back-to-back buckets here. Celtics with it right back. 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Kemba takes a 3 straight away. It's off the back iron. Rebound Lowry of the Raptors. 7-second differential now. Shot clock and game clock. Kyle Lowry dribbles underneath the hoop. Lays it up and in with a left hand pass to Ojale. 13-point game. Raptors are closing in. They were trailing by 22 at one point. 10-2 run in the last 2 minutes by Toronto. Celtics have it. 1 second differential. Shot clock and game clock. Kemba guarded here at the left wing. Guarded by Van Vliet. Kemba Walker. Tatum sets the pick for him. Bounce pass behind his back to Tatum. Tatum now dribbles. Tatum at the free throw circle. Goes inside. Floats it up. Rolls around the rim. No good. Ball deflected out of bounds though with 1.3 in the clock. Looks like it's out of bounds by the Raptors as the clock will stop. Should be Celtics inbound coming up here. Celtics will have 1.3 seconds to draw up something. They're going to inbound it underneath their hoop. The inbound passer will be Robert Williams III. Ojale, Kemba, Jason Tatum out there on the court currently for the Boston Celtics. With 1.3 seconds left to go. We'll see what Boston draws up here right before the horn. Williams will be the inbound passer coming up. Ball will be in Boston's front court underneath their hoop. Here we go, the inbounds coming up right now. Let's see what they look for. They pass over to Tatum. He's open, takes the left baseline jumper and sinks it at the horn again. That's the second buzzer beater to beat the horn. Jason Tatum hits it left baseline as he's able to gain separation as we end the third quarter. Wow. Buzzer beater shots. Kemba Walker did it to beat the horn at halftime. Jason Tatum able to cut to the left baseline, shoots the jumper over Fred VanVleet. And hits it for 2. 88-73. As we're going to go to a timeout. Jason Tatum, man, what a shot. He's got 19 heading into the fourth quarter in this one. Let's keep on rolling. Take over Tatum. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. You guys are incredible being a part here. 70-plus people watching now. If you're new on the channel, make sure to spike the thumbs up. Hit that like button. Helps out a ton with this video being found on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Ring the notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified about future live streams. I'll be back right after this. Mavs taking on the Clippers. Game 6 of the Western Conference first round. Hey, welcome in Ken Pope. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Appreciate it once again. Jason Tatum here. Fabi J. Juice looking for 25-30 for Tatum. That was a big bucket, man. Huge bucket. Leads the Celtics now with 19. 16 by Marcus Smart, having a great scoring game for him. 15 by Kemba Walker. 14 by Jaylen Brown. And Daniel Tice with 14 rebounds. Solid teamwork all around for Boston. Speaks the difference in this game so far. They're up by 15, trying to close it out. What do I think the series will be? Lakers versus Rockets. Patch Dukey's gonna go Lakers in 6. Ooh, I'm gonna go with the upset here. I'm gonna go Rockets in 7 if I had to predict that one. I just need more from the Lakers. LeBron and AD, those are the two that's carrying the Lakers, but I need more there. Whereas Houston's been able to produce with multiple players. When Westbrook's out, Harden has had some big games. Whenever Harden hasn't had some big games in there, they've had players step up. Eric Gordon was big yesterday in that game. Daniel House has been huge lately for the Rockets. They've had players all over the place step up. Jeff Green has been good. Ben McLemore's had a couple good games off the bench. So, I would actually take Houston in 7. So, I'm going to go with an upset there in that series. Yeah, Clippers, I agree. Clippers going to close out the series. Jason Tatum, absolute bullying in the playoffs here. He's going to be a top 10 player by October for Jason Tatum. If he keeps it up, he's going to be in the MVP running win it next year or the following year, 2021, 2022 in the MVP running. Hey, welcome in IHCJ. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. Indeed, Celtics just unreal in this game. Crazy how good they're playing. Just gotta close it out. That's all. Nothing is given. Everything is earned here. Raptors quarter coming up according to Chin LE here. Nothing is given. Remember that term. Everything is earned. And you got to go out and play 48 minutes of basketball. Because 36 minutes ain't going to cut it. Got to play the full 48 if you want to win the game. That's what the Celtics got to do. They lead 88-73 at the end of the third quarter. Currently on a timeout before we go to quarter number 4. Yeah, Porzingis is injured. It's going to be tough. For the Mavericks. Luka's going to have to go off today once again if they want to have any chance beating the Clippers. And they would have to wish that Paul George gets stone cold in that game once again. Gachi Sakei going for the Raptors in this one. Appreciate everybody for stopping on by here. All sports fans, glad and welcome for being a part on the streams. Make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ring the notification bell as well. Yeah, definitely Ken Pope. I agree, man. Caldwell Pope, Danny Green, definitely. They need to step up for sure, man. And the rest of the roster as well. Dwight Howard, Caruso, everybody on their roster because it's all AD and LeBron. Kuzma, a little bit of Kuzma there, but kind of like on and off with his consistency depending on the games. Hey, welcome in, Butterfly. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hello here and welcome to the stream. Appreciate Jagger Stir. Appreciate it for stopping on board. 11:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's go. If you guys are new on the channel, smash the thumbs up. Hitting the like button helps out this video a ton. Hit the subscribe button as well if you really enjoy the content as I cover play-by-play. And ring the notification bell if you like to be notified about future live streams. We also start out a Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise platform a couple of days ago. So if you guys are interested, big fan on the channel, feel free to check out the merchandise as well. Toronto got fouled. They hit the shot, and Kyle Lowry went to the free throw line. It's up and good. 88-76. 12-point lead by Boston. Celtics now have the basketball. Dribble drive inside as Brad Wanamaker tried to float it up, and it gets blocked though by the Raptors. Raptors with the ball. Celtics gonna steal it right back. Boston with a steal. Wanamaker has it. Dribbles past half court. 11:15 left to go. Slides it over to Kemba. Kemba guarded by VanVleet at the top of the key. Switched over now by Ibaka. Swings it out to the left wing. That's a three. Taken. Celtics drain it. Brad Wanamaker hits it from the perimeter. Boston with the lead here, 91-76, trying to close it out tonight. 11:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. Toronto with the basketball right back. What a performance. Statement game here by the Celtics. 15 for 33 from the perimeter and holding the Raptors 8 for 32. VanVleet has it with 11 minutes left to go. Dribbles at the free throw circle. Passes back outside. Ibaka going to take a three straight away. It's off the mark. No good. Tipped around to get the offensive rebound. Anunoby takes another three off the mark. Back-to-back missed three-point shots. A rebound by Boston. Celtics with 4 timeouts left to go. Toronto with 3 timeouts. 10:40 left remaining here. Boston driving inside. Nice dish by Kemba. Over to Tice. Tice gets bumped and fouled from behind by Lowry as Daniel Tice will find his way to the free throw line. Shoot 2. Indeed, what a start in this game for sure, Butterfly. Celtics just taking this game by storm. Incredible performance here by Boston. Outscored Toronto first quarter 39-23. It was a rough start by both of these teams, but Boston was picking it up there. Marcus Smart, the reason why in the first quarter, had 10 points in quarter number 1. Jason Tatum completely taked over here in the second half. First free throw by Tice, it's up and good. 92-76, Boston by 16. 10:36 left to go in the fourth quarter. Second free throw coming up by Daniel Tice at the line for Boston. This free throw's up, and he hits it as well. Boston extending that 17-point lead here for the C's. Raptors with the basketball with 10.5 left to go. Toronto with the ball. Dribbles past the half-court logo here. They have it at the top of the key into the hands of Siakam. Hands it out to Lowry. Lowry with it. And that's going to be a foul around the perimeter. Looks like it's picked up by Kemba Walker as he reached into Kyle Lowry. Indeed, definitely can. For sure, Celtics firing on all cylinders in this game. I agree, man. picking up teammates. That is a big thing this season for the Celtics. When one player has a down game, they've picked up teammates, and everybody making solid contributions here today. They've got one of the thinner rosters in the NBA. They don't have like a strong benches. What a pass by Toronto. Siakam jams it down with a left baseline flush right there with a two-handed throwdown. 10-10 left to go, fourth quarter, but if everybody steps up and plays their game, that's when the Celtics are most lethal. No Gordon Hayward in this series, most likely. And Celtics having no problem in game number 1. Kemba Walker, stop and pop jumper, takes the 3. He has got it from the right wing perimeter for Kemba. What a game here by Kemba once again. He is looking strong in the playoffs, and he is better than ever. 96-78. Toronto with the basketball, going inside. Siakam floats it up, no good. Rebounds to Wanamaker here, Boston. Brad Wanamaker getting some solid minutes today. Able to be a good facilitator. Pass over to Kemba. Kemba now guarded here at the top of the key by Norman Powell. Kemba dribbles towards his right. The pick gets set by Ojale. Kemba dribbles still towards the right wing perimeter, now to the right corner baseline. Kemba Walker guarded by Powell. Dribbles now at the right baseline. Swings it to a wide open Wanamaker. Takes the 3. Left wing no good. Gets his own rebound. Dribbles left baseline. Nice dish over to Tice in the key. Couldn't get it. Rebound. Goes back over to the Raptors. Toronto has it once again. Burst the speed inside. Lowry floats it up. And a lot of contact inside the post right there as a foul is picked up with 9:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah, indeed, Vegas Vix. They're having just an incredible game for the starting production unit for this one. Jason Tatum leading the way with 19 points. Kemba Walker right behind with 18 points. 9 assists today by Kemba Walker. Brad Wanamaker from the bench, by the way. He's got 7 points, but also he's got 4 rebounds in this game. An assist and a steal by Brad Wanamaker. Playing some solid minutes. 21 minutes out there today. Toronto here at the free throw line. First free throw, no good. Rattled out by Lowry. Missed it. Also, kudos to Marcus Smart. He had a great first quarter, scored 10 points. He's got 16 currently. 14 by Jaylen Brown. Just total. Just great stuff going on. Daniel Tice almost with a double-double. 14 rebounds along with 9 points. Boston stealing the W here. Jose just got to close it out, man. That's all. Kyle Lowry, second free throw. He missed it. No good. 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Celtics trailing on the bench points. I expected that. Toronto outscoring Boston's bench 27-20, but they're playing quite a bit of minutes between Wanamaker and Williams III today. Wanamaker passes, ball gets stolen away by Toronto. Toronto going inside. They float it up. It's off the backboard, but they're not going to count the bucket. Pascal Siakam picks up the offensive foul, running over Kemba Walker into the lane. And this basketball is going to go back to Boston here. Yeah, Siakam just runs right over Kemba, right into the lane as he took the charge. Nice job by Kemba. Hey, I appreciate that, and thanks so much, man, for being a part here. You guys are awesome. Real MVPs in the channel. Yep. I don't think we're going to get the brooms out for this series. I think this one's going 7 still. Kemba Walker with the basketball. 8:35 left to go, fourth quarter. Pass over to Tice. He takes the 3 straight away. It's off the back iron. Huge. Oh, Jason Tatum almost had it. He was chasing the basketball. I thought he did have it, but the ball goes out of bounds. Clock will stop with 8:31. Yep. Big cheesy smile for you guys. Must be loving this game for sure. You guys are incredible. Thanks so much for stopping by. The real MVPs out here. Celtics going to get it back. It's out of bounds by the Raptors. Alright, it's all Boston. 18-point lead. 8:20 left to go. 8 on the shot clock for Boston. Brad Wanamaker. Dribble drive inside. Forces it up. No good. Huge rebound underneath by Tice, though, but he couldn't corral it. Looking for the call here, and the refs say it's out of bounds by Tice. He is still talking to the refs. He thought it was knocked out of his hands by the Raptors. Oh, he thought, ooh, that was close. I thought it was, yeah, that was close to being out of bounds by Marcus Gasol. It's going to be Raptors basketball, though. Toronto has it, trailing by 18. At the top of the key with Lowry, guarded by Tatum. Approaching 8 left to go. Passing over to Gasol, back over to Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet here. He has had a rough game. He swings over to the right corner baseline. Lowry swings it back in. It's going to go out of bounds. Off the foot of Serge Ibaka, out of bounds there. Kyle Lowry pleading his case to the official that it was out of bounds by the Celtics. Celtics have the basketball right back. 7:56 remaining. Hey, thanks so much, Jason, for stopping on by. We have another dono on the channel, my man Jason here. Let's go, Boston. I appreciate it, my man. Once again, brother, let's get some dono hype here on in the chat. We're on a timeout. You guys are incredible. The real legends here on the channel, my man. Like always, Jason. Appreciate it, buddy. You guys are awesome out here. Welcome back in, Flurry. Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by once again. Let's go, everyone. Celtics up. 18-point lead. Game 1 of the second round looking solid. Total team effort, and this is how they're going to pull it out in this game today. 19 by Jason Tatum, 18 by Kemba Walker, 16 by Marcus Smart, 14 points by Jaylen Brown, and then Daniel Tice almost with a double-double. 14 rebounds along with 9 points so far. What a game. Celtics shooting the ball well. Great from the perimeter here. 16 for 36 from the perimeter. Their strong suit, though, passing the basketball. 22 assists in this game today for the Celtics. 19 by the Raptors. Assists equals open shots equals misses most of the time there for Boston. Able to do key stuff. Largest lead of the game at one point was by 22. Got an 18-point lead heading into a timeout. For the Raptors, struggling from the floor. Rough shooting the basketball here by Toronto. Kyle Lowry, he's got 15 right now. Serge Ibaka with 15 off the bench, but man, Fred VanVleet's had a rough game. 2 for 13 from the floor, 1 for 8 from the perimeter. Too many three-point shots taken by the Raptors, and they are struggling. We're gonna take a look at a little thing inside the starting five here for the Raptors. I'm gonna bring to you guys in just a moment. Just calculating here. So that's 23-point attempts out of the starting five for the Raptors. Toronto is 3 for 20 from the perimeter in their starting five with Siakam, Anunoby, Gasol, Lowry, and VanVleet. The Raptors are 3 for 20 shooting the three ball between their starting five today. They had to dig deeper with Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka is 3 for 7 from the perimeter. Hey, Cardo, welcome in on the channel. Really do appreciate Yerner. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. I hope all is well. Cardo likes the Celtics in the sweep. Celtics in 4. Wow. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good series. I think it's going to go into 7. I am shocked, though, that the Celtics are blowing out the Raptors throughout the entirety of this game. Vaughn's girlfriend shooting 1 under par. There you go. Hopefully she'll keep on getting a better performance if she's playing today once again. Congrats indeed for sure. Cubs for Alex. Yep, he's a big Cubs fan on the channel. This channel's out here for all the sports fans, by the way. I'm a Celtics fan myself from Massachusetts, but I cover the entire NBA. Also cover college basketball games as well. So if you're new on the channel first time, feel free to drop a like, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button as well, and make sure to ring the notification bell. If you're really interested, feel free to stop on board for future live streams here on Behind the Arc Basketball. I'm going to post in my merchandise site right now since we're on a timeout. We dropped a new Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise page a couple of days ago. We got anything from t-shirts, short sleeve and long sleeve shirts, over to sweatshirts. Also got iPhone cases as well, stickers, pillows. It's some pretty cool stuff on there, so feel free to check it out if you guys are a big fan of the channel and really enjoy what I do here as well. Hey, welcome in, Kevin. Thanks so much, man, for stopping by. I like Celtics in 7. That's exactly what I have as well. I've got the Celtics in the series in 7. How do I feel about the Celtics getting the 14th pick? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. There's a couple good players I got my eyeball on. Saddiq Bey from Villanova. I feel like the bench scoring could be helping out a ton there if they get Saddiq Bey. He was the leading three-point shooter for the Big East this past season. And also Patrick Williams. If the Celtics can develop Patrick Williams, he was a terrific defender at Florida State. I think he would be a good pick as well. Maybe Precious Achiuwa from Memphis. He would be a good one if he falls back to 14. He's explosive. He had a great season for Memphis this past year. Hey, thanks so much, Ken. Really do appreciate it, man. So Willie here. Welcome back, Willie. Hope everything's going better for Willie. Prayers out to Willie's mom. Hope all is well, Willie. But Willie's predicting here Celtics in 5 or 6. Home court advantage. Yep, really doesn't matter here. Since these games are at Disney World, they're playing in the bubble. 7:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Surf Life, welcome back. Bloody awesome fire. Appreciate it, Surf Life, for stopping on board once again. Refs are taking a look right now. Celtics had the basketball. Looked like a foul picked up by the Raptors. Refs are taking a look at the review board to see this foul. We got 90 people on the channel. You guys are awesome. The real MVPs out here today as well. Yeah, indeed, Dappa. This next game definitely gonna be, I feel like, a much closer game. Will be so both of these teams are expected to play Tuesday. No time yet, I believe, for the next game. Let's send some prayer emojis in the chat here for Willie's mom. Doing a little better. Glad to hear. Willie's mom's in the hospital. Glad to hear, man, that your mom's doing a little bit better there. Hopefully she'll make a speedy recovery. Yeah, if they're able to get Gordon Hayward there for a smaller contract, if he's not for like the money, that would be good there for his future. The thing is for him, yeah, smaller contract I feel like would work better because he just gets injured way too often. That's the thing, just hurt too often. We got 7:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. We're just on the refs are still reviewing this currently. Feel free to join me back for the Mavericks against Clippers after this. I'll be covering play-by-play of that game right after this one. Part of a doubleheader, putting in the work here today on Behind the Arc Basketball. Really do appreciate each and every one of you for stopping on board, being a part of the stream. Okay, so the refs are going to say that Daniel Tice is going to shoot here at the free throw line. First free throw coming up by Tice. That one's up, and that one's good. Celtics up 97-78. Van in here getting ready to see Flight's reaction to the game. That's awesome, man. Second free throw up and good as well. 98-78. All Celtics. Trying to close it out in this one. And Boston will get the inbound as well. Celtics will inbound. Marcus Smart passes it over into the hands here at the top of the key of Daniel Tice. Slides it over to the left wing to Tatum. Tatum with the ball, and the ball gets deflected and stolen by Van Vliet. Van Vliet has it for Toronto now at the right wing, guarded by Tatum. 7.5 left to go, fourth quarter. Van Vliet pass over to the right baseline, backing their way in there. Siakam, turnaround jumper, it's up, rolls around the rim, no good, tipped around, a rebound goes to Brad Wanamaker to Celtics. Boston basketball right back, 7:20 remaining before we close out game one of the second round. Marcus Smart has it, and Fred VanVleet back-to-back steals. Marcus Smart got to handle that ball much better than that. VanVleet driving inside, he puts it up with the left hand, too high off the glass, but he gets bumped and fouled. As Fred VanVleet will find himself to shoot two here at the free throw line for Toronto. Yeah, I don't know what Marcus Smart... Yeah, Marcus Smart just dribbling too much with that ball, and it went sky high. Great steal by Fred VanVleet. Great game by Daniel Tice, man, today. Incredible game with him. Yup, he reached for Daniel Tice in this one. He has reached his double-double indeed. 11 and 14 for this one as he hit down the last two free throws. Hey, welcome in, King James. Appreciate it. Indeed, Butterfly. Celtics just got to stay focused. Keep it on the gas pedal and close out this game. Free throws at the line. First one up, no good by VanVleet. Second one, knocks it down. That one's good. 98-79 to score. Boston with the basketball. They have it here at the top of the key for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker now with the ball. Dribbles now at the right elbow. Bounce pass over to Tice. Slides over into the hands of Tatum. Tatum moves it back over to Wanamaker. Dribble drive inside. Flings it back to the left wing to Smart. But it's going to be an offensive foul, though. Away from the basketball by Boston. 6:52 left to go. Toronto going to have it right back. Tice is low-key a solid player. Like, low-key grinder here. 6:52 remaining. Raptors going to have it right back. The game clock thing is just so tough because everything I like manually control. So that's the only thing. If I was covering like soccer, I would be able to do it. But as far as basketball, I manually control everything. So it would be like stop and start constantly. It would be so tough for me to do. That's why I don't have like a clock here. because it's just so tough, like, controlling, like, that. Marcus Smart with the ball, driving inside. He gets bumped and fouled as the clock will stop. 6:26 left to go. Marcus Smart will find himself at the line. Yeah, once we get, like, under, like, 5 minutes left to go, they should probably think about putting in the bench. I agree there, Flurry. Just want to get through, like, the next, like, minute and a half or so. Yeah, in soccer, the time never stops. So, if anybody does, like, soccer streams, you just let the clock roll out continuous. It's not like basketball where you stop it, like, say, like, every, like, couple seconds or so due to a foul. That's the only thing. It's so tough to time out with, like, basketball. I would have to have, like, a mouse, too. That's the thing, because I do everything from my laptop pad, controlling the scoreboard. Both of the free throws going down at the line by Marcus Smart. Celtics with a triple-digit spot on the board there in the 100 club for today. It's 100-79 to score. Raptors with the basketball right back. Toronto has a top of the key. Van Vliet takes the three. It's up, and it's off the mark once again. Nothing new with Fred Van Vliet. Boston with the basketball off the rebounds. Kemba Walker has it, dribbles past the half-court logo, approaching 6 minutes left to go. Kemba has it, top of the key, dribbles towards the right wing perimeter. And we have another foul picked up. Clock will stop with 6:02. Who do I have in the finals? I'm going to go Clippers-Celtics in the finals, if I had to predict. Both of those games back in the regular season, they were really good between the Clippers and the Celtics. Like, crazy games. I think that's a great matchup indeed, Butterfly. Celtics looking great. When everybody steps up, this is how they go. Celtics are rolling. They have the inbound. Ball now into the hands of Marcus Smart. Celtics also into the bonus. Smart pass over to Tice. Tice inside, try to put up the floater. No good off the mark. Rebound back to the Raptors. Toronto has it. Lowry dribble drive inside. Gets behind the defense. Lays it up with the right hand. Celtics by 19. Trying to close this one out. 181, 5:30 remaining. Boston now with the basketball. Kemba slides over to Marcus Smart. Bounce pass into the hands of Tatum. Takes the jumper to left elbow. Sinks it for a 2 by Jason Tatum. 102-81. Down the home stretch here, folks. Let's keep on rolling. 80-plus people watching now. If you're new in the channel, smash the thumbs up. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button as the Raptors missed the three-point shot. Rebound Boston once again. Hey, welcome in, Harry. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping on by. Yeah, indeed, man. So sad yesterday. My condolences out to Chadwick Boseman's family. So sad with that yesterday. Back on Friday, late Friday night. Marcus Smart takes the three from the left corner. He sinks it for the Celtics. And Smarty looking good here, producing from the court. Timeout taken by Nick Nurse. This game has been all Boston today. 4:51 left to go. Celtics on a roll. Passing. Open shots equals buckets. And they are doing it today in this game, spreading out the ball throughout the court. By the way, not only Daniel Tice has got a double-double, Kemba Walker has as well. Kemba Walker, 10 assists. Kemba Walker, 18 points, 10 assists in this one. Daniel Tice with a double-double, 11 points, 14 rebounds. Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, baby. He's tied with Tatum being the leading scorer. You know it's a good day when Marcus Smart scores like that. 21 points by Marcus Smart, 21 by Tatum, along with 9 rebounds. Tatum, 1 rebound away from a double-double as well. Dude, Celtics on fire. 14 by Jaylen Brown, 18 by Kemba. Incredible. And Robert Williams III also with 10 points in this game. What a game here. Yep, that looks like it's all, folks, in this one. Thanks so much, David, for stopping by once again, brother. Really do appreciate it. After this, I'll be back. Mavericks taking on the Clippers as part of a doubleheader. Feel free if you guys would like to stop on board for that one. Vaughn puts out he could do a soccer game and he could have a clock on his scoreboard. Yep, you could have a clock in your scoreboard, not even stopping until the game ends. Yeah, indeed, Willie. Hopefully this is going to be a good game between these two teams later today. There's going to be no Porzingis, though. Porzingis is out for the series as he is injured. Yeah, Jazz and Clippers, if that happens, Utah's going to close out their series. Indeed, man. Tyson Williams having great impacts on the boards. today in this game. Celtics put in the Raptors early in foul trouble in the first quarter. Pascal Siakam, the top player for Toronto, picked up 3 quick fouls. And then just the Raptors forced way too many three-point shots. They came out in this game. Fred VanVleet took too many shots from the perimeter and could not connect. As it was a struggle. I don't know what he had for breakfast, but man, it was rough. Rough by Fred VanVleet in this one. He just could not hit a 3 today. Stone cold from the floor. 2 for 15 shooting by VanVleet, 1 for 10. As if VanVleet had gone off, this would be a much closer game, but no. He only has 8 points in the final 5 minutes. Yeah, big thank you all for stopping on board, being a part here. Indeed, on the road to 3K, everybody really do appreciate it, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button as well, and hit the notification bell if you really enjoy what I do here on Behind the Arc Basketball, calling play-by-play. And this channel's out here for all sports fans. By the way, I'm a Celtics fan, but I cover the entire play-by-play of the NBA, also college basketball. Yeah, he did not have his Cheerios. More like he did not have his Wheaties in this one for Fred VanVleet. Marcus Smart, though. What a game. 21 points today by Marcus Smart in this one. Having a huge performance. We're going to get back right after the timeout now. 105-81 currently the score. Raptors with the basketball. They try to put up the jumper. It's no good off the mark. And another rebound goes to Tice. That's rebound number 15. Boston now with the ball. Smart. Dribble drive inside. Swings over to a wide open Ojale. Takes the 3 from the right corner. Rolls around the rim. No good. Tipped around. Rebound back to the Raptors. 4:25 left to go remaining in this one today. Toronto now with the ball. Driving inside. They float it up. It's no good. Blocked from behind by the Celtics here. Boston in transition. Marcus Smart, though, let the ball get right out in front of him as they were trying to rush up the pass right there. And they got right in front of Marcus Smart. Went out of bounds. They had it. He just rushed in transition. Yeah, hopefully the next game is going to be more competitive here, but VWQ, he's off to dinner. Appreciate it, man, for stopping on by, and glad to have you on board indeed once again for being a part here. Cheers to you as well, brother. Yes, I'm a Patriots fan, by the way, KD. So I'm a Patriots fan. 105-81, 4:10 left to go. Raptors with the ball, slides it over to VanVleet. He takes the 3, it's up, and he finally sinks it. His second 3-point shot of the game. He's only 2 for 11 from the perimeter. He knows disappointment in his face in this game. This was a rough start. They were not in the right mindset today for Toronto. Yeah, I agree, David. This ain't the real Toronto, though. Their jumpers for sure are going to fall. This ain't the real Toronto that we have right in front of us here so far. Celtics have the basketball. It's going to be a foul picked up, looks like, by Norman Powell here, the Raptors. Going to send Daniel Tice to the free throw line, shooting 2. 3:44 left to go. Free throws here at the line by Tice. First one's up. First one is through. Yeah, feel free, everybody. Let me know where you guys are from down in the chat below if you haven't already told me. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, myself. Yeah, if anybody's out where Vegas Vix is from the 401. If you guys are out in Rhode Island, drop the 401 for him down in the chat below as well. Hey, thanks so much, Shane, for stopping on board, brother. Really do appreciate it, man. Tice hit the first one at the free throw line. Second one's up. And it's good as well. 107-84. 3:44 left to go in the fourth quarter. Raptors with basketball. Toronto dribbles past the half-court logo. It's into the hands of Terrence Davis now. They swing it out to the left wing perimeter. Who will have a better record this year, Patriots or Bucks? I'm going to go with the Buccaneers this year. Awesome. Seek your truth out in the 401 as well. That's awesome, man. Broad Street in South Providence. It's not too far away from me, brother. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. I think this is going to be a rough season for the Patriots. Raptors take the 3. It's up and good. 107-87. Celtics going to take a 3 off the back iron. No good. Missed it. Rebound by the Raptors here. Final 3 minutes left to go. From Philly here. Thanks so much, Ishmael Booth, for stopping by Yuba City in California for Daddy Day Day. Awesome. We have all people here as we connect the world through our streams. Raptors had the ball. They went dribble drive inside. A bump and a fall picked up by Boston. Clock will stop with 2:56 left remaining before I sign off on this one. I'm going to take a 10-minute break in between the Mavs-Clippers game. I got to set up the scoreboard and everything for that stream as well. And then we'll get right into the second game part of a doubleheader for today. First free throw, no good. Missed shot at the line there by Toronto. Hey, welcome in from the 401 as well. We got Glenn on the channel. Thanks so much for stopping on board here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I really hope the Patriots will have a good season. I just don't know, man. They have so many players that opted out for the restart. Second free throw, it's up and good. I think it's more going to be a rebuilding year. In the 860 of Connecticut, they're awesome. My man David's out in Connecticut. Boston with the basketball once again up by 19. Top of the key into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Swings it over to the left wing. Over to Wanamaker. Try to pass it over to Ojeleye, but it's well wide. Ojeleye goes out of bounds. Yeah, this is a blowout today. I am shocked that this game has turned into this like a blowout. Do I think Cam Newton will be a beast this year? I think he's going to be pretty solid. He's not going to be like anywhere like what he was in 2015, but I think he's going to be pretty good this year for Cam. Toronto floats it up at the right baseline. That shot's good by Siakam here. 107-90 to score. 2:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ojeleye. Pass it over now into the hands of Langford. Right back to Ojeleye here at the right wing perimeter. Semi Ojeleye with 5 in the shot clock. Guarded by Siakam. Drove inside. Missed the layup though. Too high off the glass. Rebound back to the Raptors. Toronto's got the basketball. 2 minutes remaining. Toronto with it. Siakam backing his way in there. Guarded by Grant Williams. Takes the jumper. No good. Hit the front rim. A rebound back to Boston. Good contest though by Grant Williams. Jaylen Brown with it. Driving inside. We get a quick foul by Toronto. Jaylen Brown was in the process of laying it up, and the shot goes down as well. He banks it up and then off the backboard, and Jaylen Brown will go to the free throw line and shoot one. Norman Powell picked up the foul. It's going to be one coming up at the line by Jaylen Brown. Minute 50 left to go before he signed off. What a statement game, though, by the Celtics today. Let's keep on rolling here. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. Really do appreciate it for this one, for today. Who gets the game ball for this one? Ooh, there's been so many good players out there today. I'm going to go Marcus Smart for this one. Jaylen Brown hits the free throw. It's up and good. 20-point lead once again. Marcus Smart, he came out firing, and then he came back firing in this game. Marcus Smart looks like he's going to finish with 21 points. Great production by him. Just solid all-around defense as well, of course, for a top 5 defender in the NBA. But yeah, they had solid contributions all over the court today. Smart, Tatum, Kemba. Kemba Walker got a double-double. But for Marcus Smart to come out and score and drop 21, that's great. That's a great feeling for the Celtics. Toronto here, they had the basketball. They won inside. They got bumped and fouled, so they're going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. First one's up, first one's through. Yep, so yeah, Brad Stevens just subbed out Jaylen Brown right now. So he's got all the bench players into the game. Second free throw is up and good. Wanamaker, Grant Williams, Ojeleye, Romeo Langford, and Vincent Poirier. You know, things are most likely good for the Celtics if Vincent Poirier is into the game. Pass over to Langford, and he jams it down with a two-handed throwdown. Gotta love to see the future of Romeo here. Minute and a half left to go in the fourth quarter. They got Vincent Poirier out in the game-over taco right now for the Celtics. Terrence Davis with the basketball at the free throw circle. Raptors have it, minute 20 left remaining. Who'll have a better season, Saints or Bucks? Ooh, I'm going to go with New Orleans there. So I like the Saints still for this season. I'll take New Orleans. Jumper's good at the left elbow by the Raptors. 112-94 to score. Minute 10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Langford passes to Poirier at the top of the free throw circle. Poirier looking to pass it someplace. Instead, he dribbles towards his right, hands it off to Langford. 1 minute left to go. Langford, floater. Off the mark, no good. Rebounds by Matt Thomas of the Raptors. Raptors in transition now. They drive inside, puts it up. Too strong off the glass, no good. Rebounds back by Romeo Langford here at Boston. Celtics have it. They try to dish it into the hands of Poirier, but he lost control of it as he had it off his fingertips out of bounds. 45 seconds before he signed off. If I were in the Super Bowl, who would I want at starting corner in their prime? Ty Law or Stephon Gilmore? I go with Ty Law there. Funny thing is, Ty Law, he lives like close by to where I am. My sister works in an entertainment center, like in the bordering town right next to us in Tylaw. He used to take his kids over to the entertainment center, and he actually built like his own like trampoline park too. I think it's pretty well known here out in New England with his trampoline park. 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. 112-94. What a statement today by the Celtics. They're going to get the W. Yeah, Taco and Street closed. Unfortunate we didn't see Taco play. I wish, man. Instead, they went with Vincent Poirier for the final, like, 2 minutes. One shot to win it all. Who would I want to take the shot? Paul Pierce or Larry Bird? I'll go with Larry Bird there. So, Celtics let the clock dribble out. Raptors get the inbound, and that's going to be the ball game. What a statement here to start off the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs for the Boston Celtics in this game. This one has gone final Boston with a W. Total team takeover in this one. Great contributions all over the place for Boston. 112-94 the scores. This game has gone final here. Boston leads the series 1-0 with a W today. In this one, I have no clue, by the way, when the time of the game will be on Tuesday. We don't know just yet, but this is a wrap of this game. What a great game. What a great game indeed. Hey, thanks so much, John. Really do appreciate it. Oh yeah, so that totally makes sense. So, yeah, Boston's full. If you ever go up to Boston, especially like South Boston and like up towards like the Boston metro area, it's a ton of Irish descendants out in like the South Shore, like Braintree, Walpole, Canton, Milton, Norwell, out towards like the South Shore, and towards like the Boston area. They have a whole ton of people that immigrated back from Ireland over to the Boston metro area. That's where they kind of like got the name for the Celtics starting out. But yeah, South Boston is huge. They have like a massive St. Patrick's Day parade out in South Boston. But St. Patrick's Day, they have parades all over New England. They are massive over here. It's like huge. Like millions and millions of people go to those parades. But that is a wrap here this video. I'm going to get to the Mavericks versus Clippers game in a little bit, everyone. Before I sign off, make sure drop the like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Make sure to ring the notification bell as well. What a game. What a game here for the Boston Celtics in this one. 112-94 final over the Raptors. Statement victory for sure in this one, by the way, for today. Just to answer these questions before I sign off here. I'll go with Tom Brady there for my game-winning drive. Right there with a 2-minute game-winning drive. To stop a guard, what I want as my defender. Marcus Smart, Dennis Johnson. I'll go with Smarty there for that one. What a game played by Marcus Smart. Finishes off with 21. Production, indeed, by Marcus Smart. We're going to sign off right now on the stream. Big thank you. I'll be back in a little bit for Mavericks versus Clippers in a little bit. Big thank you all for stopping by. This is Behind the Arc Basketball. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday out there today.